He's dancing.
Yo. What up, motherfuckers?
Who are you yelling at?
Everybody.
All right.
How you been, guys? Welcome to church. How you been, Pantelis?
Welcome to church, kid. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us. Hopefully we're live for you people out there in the wild. Yes, the rumors are true. We did miss out on an entire weekend of shows with Mike due to him catching the novel coronavirus, whatever the fuck it is called now, COVID-19, COVID-27, whatever it is. Mike got it, but he told me he's all right, so don't stress. It is now official. I am the last man standing.
It's true.
I have not been infected with your disease of peasants.
And it's surprising because you're always next to me.
Yeah, seriously. Bend the knee to me, earthlings. Yes, all right. So welcome, everybody. Patreon.com/Pantelis for all of your Patreon needs. We got a bunch of cool stuff happening this week. We will talk about that in just a second. But first, I got to tell you, the man in front of me, he's online. He's on Twitter. He's also on Instagram. He's got the same handle. It's the Poseidon69. It's an odd handle, but that's his handle. He's the 69th of all the Poseidon. His entire Poseidon lineage, he's number 69.
Yep.
So follow him for his antics. He's also on Twitch, twitch.tv/theposeidon69. That's where he goes and plays his video games. That new one he's playing, Elden Ring, gets him very frustrated. So it's a lot of fun watching him yell at the screen.
I took a break from it.
That's how bad it was, huh?
I beat it.
Emotionally, I mean bad.
No. Emotionally, it was terrible on me. It weighed very heavily.
2-drink minimum every week. 2-drink minimum on the 2-drink minimum YouTube channel and wherever the hell you get your podcasts. Poseidon, big news with In Bed with Poseidon, since he's been doing it for the last little while with the distinguished gentleman. I figured to give them a bit more exposure. The lives will still be happening only on Patreon, but a week later, we're going to drop the video on this very YouTube channel so you guys can see what these imbeciles are up to. And then if you like it, you join the Patreon and you could talk to them live when they do the show. So In Bed with Poseidon, as of I think next week, not this week coming up, but the week after, will be part of this YouTube channel. It is one of Poseidon's finest moments. He's very proud to be part of the Pantelis comedy family, even further than he is right now, which he's heavily involved in just about everything I do.
It's true, actually.
Hello to Gapes. Gapes is in the chat. Nicolas Sanville is here. Captain YOLO, keeping it real. Eric Halpern, all the way from Jersey. I'm a big Devils fan, so hello, Jersey. Richard Kish is here. Joker's Magna. Marie-Renee Couture, all the way from Sherbrooke. Jorge Rosales is here. Anthony Dubé, Banjo Kazooie. Who else we got here? We got Crystal is here. We got Witch Doctors. Which ones? You tell me which ones. Witch, Wizard, and Doctors. Flatcat is here. She finally found the time to watch us live. Trevor Squad is here. Natalie. Hello to, let's see, who am I missing? I hope I'm not missing people. If I missed you, Mitch, I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling fast here to try to get. Christine is here. Marc-Andre M is here. Oh, your bitter rival Christine is here. You guys, I thought your rivalry was complete.
Yeah, but she said something on the morning show that
didn't
the last
sit well
morning
with
show
you.
That really didn't fucking sit well with me.
Old son of a bitch. Welcome.
I love that name.
Yeah, Level 1 is here. Jesse Jelena is here. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome one, welcome all.
Now, we had an interesting weekend. I went since we had canceled those Quebec shows because of Mike. They put me up at the Bordel last minute Friday night. So I went to do a set. So much fun, man. I'm so happy that the Bordel 2 exists also. It's like the soft opening is tonight, and then next Friday is like the first official weekend of the Bordel 2. And it's so fucking exciting.
Are you going for the...
Maybe later. We'll talk.
Yeah?
Got nothing to do.
Okay.
I was talking with him on Friday. Go hang out. It was so much fun. It's a great room. There was this bodybuilder that was there who stole the stool, and then they had to get it back from him. It was a fun night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Okay.
But it was a fun night. It was... Yeah.
God damn. Well, I'm glad you had fun. I went out of town, out of the city to go get some rest.
Yeah.
Out in nature.
You went to Quebec City. That's not nature.
Yeah. No, but I like outside of Quebec City, in the mountains.
In the mountains.
I don't think you understand when I explain to you it's in the mountains, bro. Like, I have no reception. Like, I'm in the woods, bro.
I don't believe you. I don't think you know what the woods are.
What's a wooden house?
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're in the woods. No, I'm in between wood, bro. Trust me.
No, I'm fucking around. Yeah, so I got to relax. My girlfriend started watching 90 Day Fiancé, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Which is...
That's good. It'll motivate her. She's like, all right, well, he's not as bad as them.
Yeah, exactly. So far, I'm not complaining.
You're excited.
I'm like, you didn't keep watching it, babe.
Wait, that guy's banging his car. Yeah, dude, I'm solid. You see, I'm upper echelon of society.
I've only tried fucking my couch.
Yeah,
once,
exactly. She's like, I thought that was weird, but then I see him fuck his car, and no, you're okay. Yeah, what am I, a car fucker?
So bro, there are some wacky fucking people on that show. First of all, she'll send me clips sometimes and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? There was a guy, okay, he was allowing another couple to stay at his house for 3 months so they could save up money or some shit. Because
You're talking about the guy with the Filipino wife?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. That's depressing.
Yeah. So,
and then he goes, since you're staying in my house, he tells the guy's new wife, the Filipino lady, you're gonna give me some massages, right? You're gonna maybe
Thai massages.
You're gonna drop a hand job here. And then the guy who it's his wife, he's like, I don't know.
But the other
Bro,
guy,
get up and smack him.
Yeah, but the other guy was like, it's a massage. What's wrong?
Yeah.
I was like,
I was surprised that guy's wife didn't kill him.
who are these people?
Yeah, white trash.
Yeah, and he's like, Thai food. Are you gonna make me Thai food also? But she's Filipino, bro. Yeah. What are you saying?
Yeah. The guy's like, show me the difference. They just show him a map. Here's the difference.
Oh shit.
There's a lot of dummies out there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Next level shit.
And they all get together and make reality TV.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of reality TV, I was talking to Eddie King last week. I saw him at the Bordel. He said something so interesting. About because he was on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother here in Quebec. I was like, what'd you learn? I was in a weird show with all these psychopaths. They're all crazy in one house. He's like, hey, he goes, but you go a lot about yourself. He goes, what you learn is if you have a serious problem, like a social problem, you have no choice but to fix it.
Interesting.
He goes, you have no choice. He goes, you have no choice but to fix it or else you're not going to last. He goes, and he was talking about himself, like, because he's like us. He snaps.
Yeah.
He's like, I found out how vindictive I am, and I had to calm my ass down. He goes, because you always want revenge. And I was like, oh, fuck, I never thought about that, like how much you could learn just because you're trapped there and there's cameras everywhere. And he's like, yeah, that's what you're learning. He goes, if you have a real problem, like social one, you have no choice but to fix it or you're out. So you try to work on yourself. I would still never do that shit. That's nonsense.
Obviously. Well, there's other ways that you can,
I wouldn't do it, but if I ever thought about doing it, I would have to sign a contract that if I kill anyone in the house, I'm not liable for smacking everyone. That's stupid.
I cannot have legal repercussions if I join the show.
If you let me stab these people, I'm in.
Bro, just a Big Brother celebrity goes at like next level, bro.
Big Brother turns to big murder.
with that fucking wacky voice.
There should be a reality show about Poseidon trying different jobs. We have
You know what?
You remember we said this in the past,
Yes.
but we didn't have a good way of doing it. We wanted us to take up jobs. Like I apply for jobs and I pretend like I really want the job. And then we just had trouble figuring out what we're gonna do with the cameras, and it's hard to be incognito.
Yeah.
So you just started working here, sir. Why do you have a film crew?
I think it should just be like reality TV. We just take up, like we talk to businesses and we take up the job and we.
That's too fake. It won't work well.
Why not?
If we warn them. We don't work well like that. We're going to need to. The only way it'll work properly is we need it to be legit.
Yeah.
We need them to be shocked. Yeah. Because if they're playing along, it's not going to be fun. I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube.
Oh.
People always because YouTube feels like they're a YouTube community.
Yeah.
Community. And they're like, we're together, man, until we're not, man. Because they're a bunch of nerds. So I went through a rabbit hole. Thank Poseidon. I love how you duck your camera, but just block the one camera that's supposed to work for me. Useless. So I went down a rabbit hole of YouTubers that were, I guess, excommunicated by the rest of the YouTube community. Shit of that nature.
How do you excommunicate somebody when they can still function on a platform?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but it's just we're not going to watch their videos on purpose, man. And some of them make sense. Like, let's say dudes banging kids or whatever. Shit, like, okay, I get it. Yeah, you're not going to support them. They're going to lose their fan base. Other people, it's just they didn't like him. They're like, we don't like him because he did this, because he did that. And yeah,
I wrapped it.
You're learning your lesson, young schnottmeister. So I went down a rabbit hole of there was a guy called Rice Gum. And he was like,
what? That's his name?
That was his name. Yeah, he was an Asian kid. And they were all garbage videos, but he was making videos. Basically, he was analyzing other videos that kids would make online. And then he would make fun of them. But the thing is, he was like an adult making fun of like 11-year-olds. But you know who watches 11-year-olds? Other 11-year-olds.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
his whole fan base was 10 to 13-year-olds watching him talk shit about 10 to 13-year-olds. That's like me getting involved in high school politics.
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
that's
like,
weird.
Jennifer's dating Tom. Like, it's just weird. So he was doing a lot of that, which made me laugh. And then the weird thing was, because they're showing clips of videos, and no one batted an eye when he was talking about these. Like, yo, look at her tits. And it's like, these were 13-year-old, and I'm like, how is no one batting an eye to that? Like, the problem is that he's making fun of them. What about the fact that he's talking about 13-year-old kids?
Yeah, that's weird.
Everyone's like, yeah, glance over that. Stick to the bullying. Yeah.
God damn, yeah, that's
So
creepy.
There was cases like that, and there was another guy, PD, I forgot what it was, his
P. Diddy.
big black guy. And he was trying to bang kids.
Oh, I know him. He the fat guy.
Yeah, I think he's
I
in
know
jail
him.
now.
Yeah. Oh, he's in jail for real. We were following that shit like a while back. We spoke about it, I think, on the morning show or on an in bed.
He's that's what I heard last, that he was in jail. I think that he finally got put in jail, or he's closed, some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the YouTube community. Yeah,
God damn.
it's not a community. I don't know these people. They reflect not upon me.
Well,
Just because some guy went and was banging, it has nothing to do with us. I don't want to be part of that community. It's a
Yeah,
platform.
no, I
We
get
upload
you.
our shit. I got nothing to do with that stuff.
yeah, I don't like it when people try to make everything. It's a community.
Yeah, like when I
We're
remember
all friends.
when
Like,
Robin
it's
Williams
weird.
killed himself. That's when I got the dumbest message from people I haven't spoken to him forever. Are you okay? I was like, yeah, why?
Wait, what?
Well, yeah, because then it started to come out. CNN started to write comedians. They're all very sad and they're close to suicide. That's why they do comedy. Like, they went to the
I
extreme.
remember seeing
yeah,
that,
and I was
though.
like, no, I'm very happy. I go, who told you that I want to kill myself? Well, that's what they're saying, that comedians. I go, you guys are fucking dumb. It's not a be-all, end-all with everyone.
Yeah. But he had serious issues, apparently. He was not
Well,
well.
a lot of people have serious issues, bro. It doesn't reflect on everyone that does his job.
But you know what's...
Justin Trudeau did blackface. Is every politician a racist?
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
actually, politicians...
They might all be.
you know.
You know, imagine if
But there was there was the singer that committed suicide that was depressed.
a lot of them.
But they don't say come out and say all
All
singers. Isn't it weird that when it's comedians,
Yeah.
it's like all comedians?
Yeah, all
know what I mean?
comedians. Bunch of generalizing racists. So I see Preach on Friday. He was at the bordel. We're hanging out, dude. Friday afternoon, I pop open YouTube, see a new video from our homies Abba and Preach
Oh,
feuding with the person that I like the least on all of internet. The Turkish guy Hasan Piker, Genk's
shit.
nephew. That weird, I'm a communist, but not really. All that kid, holy shit! He was trying to talk shit about Abba and Preach, so they went at him. It was the first time in a long time that I was actually like angry. The only time I was angry before was those Fresh and Fit kids because they were trying to fight them. But bro, I was so fucking pissed. I go, I hope this guy does the same. I hope he drops an address and goes, come find me,
really?
bro. I'll get my ticket tomorrow.
God
Give me his
damn.
fucking. But I hate this guy. I really don't like him. He's a piece of garbage.
Who is
he's just
this guy
bullshitting.
again?
He's just bullshitting. He's and I think he's even on Twitch now. I don't know if he's on YouTube. He's just bullshitting. He was literally just bullshitting about Abba and Preach, about what they said. He was calling them transphobes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's all it takes now is you say a word and then no one does the research.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He's a Turkish dude.
Yeah, he's a Turkish dude, but that's not why we don't like him.
No, obviously,
we don't like him because he's Jenk's nephew and he's a piece of shit. But he's he had no argument, bro. The guy was a piece of fucking shit. I really don't like him, and I was very upset to see him try to talk shit with my homies. But luckily, Abba and Preach don't give a fuck. They put him in his place.
I feel like the way they handle, even the way they handled the Fresh and Fit.
Oh, they handled
beef.
the fuck out of those guys.
And
Yeah.
because that was not a
Yeah,
real.
it was vegetarian beef. It was very vegan.
Yeah, it was very vegan because the other guys are pussies.
It's cat beef.
Yeah. The way they handle, I think they're very mature
Yeah, no, they handled
about
everything.
the way they
I'm very
handle
proud of them.
the shit. Yeah,
They
I like
handled
that.
their shit A-okay, top notch stuff.
Yeah. I like his Preacher's reaction. It's such a just like.
Oh, that's how he was in this
Yeah.
video. He was just like, this guy's a fucking dummy.
Yeah, like here we go again. It's like he's used to it.
It's funny because he's like, these guys, because they're saying that there's a difference between men and women athletes. There's no difference. He's only saying that because some chick probably beat him in like a sport. So he's like, look, they're better than us, but that's a him problem.
That's a him problem.
That's
yes,
a him problem.
Thank you. There's no way.
Just because a 14-year-old punched the shit, beat the shit out of you in boxing, doesn't mean that a man should be boxing women. It doesn't.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So he's like, they're so good.
Yeah,
They're
he's
so
the
good.
exception. He's the exception that got his ass kicked by a woman.
Yeah.
You know.
So it was, anyways, and their argument against him was good because they just used their full videos. Because he was just saying random shit without using the videos. So they just brought up the full context. Like, look at this dummy. That's what he does. That's the kind of people that him and his fucking followers are. It's out of context bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you saying, I don't know, holy fuck, I went to Spain. And then they cut it. They're like, this guy said fuck Spain. Like shit like that. It's the dumbest.
Yes.
It's the lowest fuck. It's not a real argument because what you're fighting isn't real. You made up an argument. It's not real.
Yeah.
I never said that. You get it? That's not it. So I hate it when people do that shit.
Yeah, that's dirty too.
But now with like the internet, there's thousands of hours. There's so many people. There's guys like Gapes. There's people that record everything. Hellsan. You can't get away with that shit.
They record everything?
Yeah, everything's recorded on the internet.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
There's a backup somewhere.
It's true, eh?
Yeah, so now you can't get away with that kind of shit. Like the Hunter Biden laptop thing. That was the funniest thing. It's fake. It's Russian propaganda. Oh, by the way, the guy who has the original, the guy who had found, he's in Switzerland. He's hiding.
The guy who had the original what, sorry?
The Hunter Biden's laptop, the hard drive with the 8,000. Another thing about the 8,000 photos and videos. Why are you keeping on your laptop 8,000 photos and videos of you banging hookers and smoking crack?
Yeah, that's strange.
What are you doing?
That's very weird behavior.
You're asking for trouble. Shouldn't you want like no proof?
Yeah, that's very strange behavior.
What a dumbass.
Yeah.
I hope they don't find
I
this
didn't think about that,
laptop
then.
with 8,000 questionable images. Why do you have it?
Yeah. Oh my God. I have no answer to that.
What a dummy.
Why would you keep something like that? Maybe
Because you're a crackhead.
bragging. Yeah. Well, you're a crack. Yeah. There you go. Crack. That's crackhead behavior.
Yeah.
Fuck, eh?
Yeah, he did fucking.
But then again, it's like, why do pedophiles keep? You know, why
Well,
do they keep?
because it's frowned upon. The only way they can have any type of content is if it's on a hard drive. They can't go Google it. That's just hard to find. So them, it's because they have no choice. It's secret, right?
I see.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they want.
You're right.
Like, it's like me telling you, why do you have your crypto on a hard? Well, that's the only way to have crypto. There's no physical crypto. But he shouldn't. He should do his crackhead behavior shit and keep it a secret.
Yeah.
He shouldn't back it up on a hard drive. He's like, oh, this is good in case of blackmail. Who are you gonna blackmail yourself?
That's a good sketch.
You're gonna blackmail yourself, you idiot.
By the way, there's a good sketch in there of Joe Biden and Hunter Biden sitting together, and they're like, yo.
Christine says, impressive. We haven't seen any of the pics. We have seen them. Don't you remember in the beginning? Yeah, we've seen so
on
many.
Twitter, we've seen
the one
all
with his
kinds.
dick out, the one with the Asian problem. We've seen so many of them. Yeah.
Like a scarf on and shit.
Christine, get out of your echo chamber. They're there if you want to see his dick. It was an impressive cock, I think I remembered.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was an impressive cock.
fuck, good for
so
him.
Christine, go ahead and look at it. Actually, it's not an ugly cock. It's just there's a lot of crack involved too. Yeah. One of them was the weird thing about him and that either it's his cousin or a niece or some shit. The one that was young, that was the weirdness. There was all this shit that we were told a year ago that was fake. It turns out it was real. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I tried talking about it at some point.
And then the best is the video where he's saying, "No, don't worry, my dad's running for president. We're gonna handle this. He's gonna be president." Hey, you fucking. That's what, because you and me, I say it doesn't reflect the other person. It doesn't reflect his dad if he's smoking crack.
Yeah.
But him, it's like purposely he's implicating his dad. He's like, "No, my dad said it's okay. Don't worry." It's like, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's.
His dad's like watching. He's like, this has nothing to do with me. It's good. It's good. But we'll just say that he needs rehab. And then right away he's like, my dad told me it's cool. We got these guys in our pocket. He's like, son of a bitch.
But that's crackhead behavior.
Yeah.
Like they're on heavy drugs. They don't even know where the fuck they are. Look at Biden, bro. This guy's lost.
Biden's old. He's not
old.
a crackhead.
No,
bro.
I know he's not a crackhead, but like, bro, the guy's gone. Like they're just.
But that's not an on purpose thing. That's the guy's old, and maybe some people their brain they work differently. He could have like early Alzheimer's or early onset dementia, shit like that. That's not on purpose. He's the Biden's not like I want to become retarded. No, not at all. It's just he aged like that.
Yeah.
Look at Trump,
which is unfortunate. Yeah, Trump is fucking banging porn stars, bro, at the age of 70 something.
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't know how the fuck that's possible. I don't understand how that's possible, bro. Because I remember when they're showing what he eats, though. You'd think he'd be the first to go.
It's true, eh?
Yeah, it was just fucking. It's Big Macs and angry tweets.
That's proof that
Sometimes it's genetics, guys. Sometimes it's just probably that's the thing with me now with not catching COVID and everybody caught it.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things that you can't. It's not a choice.
But you also take your vitamins.
You got them right. I take my vitamins.
Well, you know what's funny?
I'm a Hulk Hogan.
When I caught it, by the way, it was for a period that I forgot my vitamins at home and I was out of town and I wasn't taking my vitamins for like a week and then I caught it.
Yeah, he's almost 80 though. Flat Cat says. I think
Yeah, he
for
is
Biden.
but so is fucking Trump, bro.
Yeah, it's genetic. Some people they just some of they get injured early. You have friends that are always getting injured. Like
we have a friend here.
Have you gotten on Truth Network? What the fuck is Truth Network?
What the fuck?
I don't want to get on any other networks. Is it if it's like Rumble? I'll give you one thing that's good about Rumble. I don't like the app because it's basically just a web app. Rumble, the good thing is the video when it's uploaded to there. When you click play, like it's even faster than YouTube. It's instant. There's an example on my website. If you go look at one of the example videos, it's a Pantelis podcast that I also upload on Rumble with Wasim. You click play, it's like the video player is good. I like the video player.
Okay.
But Rumble, I don't like the layout. It looks cheap. YouTube feels premium.
Yeah.
It's Trump's social network. No, Christine, I'm not joining another fucking social network.
Oh, yeah, no way.
I tried. Remember when they came up with that other one recently? It was like Twitter. What the fuck was it called? Liberty something. Was it called Liberty? It was like a red and blue one. The one that
I
they
know
put
which one
Rogan went on, and then they gave him fake followers. So I left. I was like, okay, even Rogan's like, if it's not real, what's the point? That one. It looked kind of like Twitter, but Parler, was it Parler? It might have been Parler. Getter. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Yeah, I think it was
Maybe
Parler.
It was Getter, yeah. It just felt cheap. And it's the same thing that Twitter does.
No.
I don't want another one. What you need to do is you need to make the shit we have better. Like you need to make Twitter better, less. Twitter's fucked up well, now let's see if Elon Musk could do something.
If it makes a difference.
But Twitter's fucked up because they would ban accounts and suspend accounts. Forget the big ones, forget the Trump, but even small accounts for nonsense, but then allow crazy shit on there. Yeah. Like I remember when Chrissy Mayer.
There's porn.
Bro, Chrissy Mayer got suspended because someone had posted, they were posting kid.
I remember this.
Illegal kid content.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to say the word. It rhymes with corn. But yeah, kitty corn on that. And she's like, what the fuck is this? So she tweets, she goes, yo, are you guys fucking serious? What is this shit, right? And then they suspend her and leave that guy keep posting that shit.
That's suspicious.
So Twitter has fucked up a lot the past couple years.
Yeah.
So they need to fix that shit. And it's a good platform. It's fun. It's instant. Maybe add an edit button. Because sometimes you misspell like one letter. And then I'm going to delete the tweet. I'm going to
retweet. Then the people are fighting in the comments. Well, not the comments, the threads of like, oh, you misspelled, motherfucker.
Do you think Musk will close Twitter? He asked if it was too broken to get fixed. I don't think it's too broken to get fixed. I don't think it's too broken to get fixed.
No.
I don't think it's too broken to get fixed.
No, they keep adding shit to it. You can add an edit button.
Yeah, I don't think
they've added like a ton of shit that I don't even know what the fuck.
By broken, she doesn't mean like the code is broken. She means like because Twitter's become like the haven for fuckery. Like fuck you. It's become it's just become a lot of hate. Is it fixable? I think it's fixable if you stop banning. Like if you stop getting people to report shit that they don't like. Like people will report stuff that they don't like in the hopes of getting it banned. People will report a tweet of their team losing and be like, oh, I'm offended by that, just to see if maybe that tweet will get suspended for a bit. Yeah, okay. People are being stupid. You can't make it so easy to abuse the system because then it just becomes a negative platform.
Oh, so then when Chrissy Mayer got her account suspended, it was a bunch of pedophiles that like went and fucking reported her and shit.
But then even after her suspension was over, they had left that guy. I don't know now if he's gone, but that guy was still up for the foreseeable, and everyone was freaking out, and they were pretending that they were never replying to tweets. We're like, why are you letting this on the platform?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Twitter's done a lot of stupid shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk, he's also a bit. They spent so much money. He's not going to buy it to delete it. Like
why would you do that?
He's not going to.
That's like buying a house and burning it to the ground.
What he should do is fucking anyone that was outed for jokes or shit like that was suspended. Yeah. Kathy Griffin was never suspended for that thing, but if she was, he should put her back on. Trump Alex Jones.
Reinstate
That's
that
what
account.
He should do. And let it become an open platform, and then get rid of all the child fucking corn shit, all the bad stuff, the kills, the ISIS. ISIS still has a Twitter. ISIS still up there. All the jihad shit is still up there.
ISIS still up there.
Yeah, they should get rid of that. That's the shit you should get rid of. Yeah,
but the child corn, I agree. But the regular corn, like there's some corn stars on there.
Here's the problem. I'm because I'm an adult. I'm like I don't care. The problem is Twitter's so open. It's so easy to make an account and go on there. The problem with that is that literally a kid can just scroll and there's a vagina in his face.
What's wrong with that? No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
That's the only issue I have.
Don't do anything.
That's the only issue I have. The only issue I have is that it's so easy. Yeah, he's saying corn because he doesn't want to put those two words together.
What?
He's saying, why are you saying corn? But it's because you don't want to put kids and corn.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But
we just don't want to get the stream taken down. Fucking YouTube algorithm panics. Like, what are they doing? What are they showing? You know, I was thinking of. Imagine if you meet someone and they're like, I'm an heir to like a European royal family.
I've
like,
always thought about that.
And you're like, really, which one? It's like, it's Bavarian, it's German. Like, we don't talk about a lot. And then you find out their name is Hitler's. They're the Hitlers. How funny would that be?
That'd be very funny.
You're like, wait, an heir to what? It's a German family, German rich family. You guys are still around? Yeah. We changed it. We call it the hits now. we produce a lot of records.
That's funny. Speaking of like Hitler and shit, because he went on the warpath. Russia's also on the warpath with Ukraine, right?
Really? Are they at
Yes.
war? I hadn't heard.
They're at war. But here's what I find confusing about all this shit, right?
Hold on. I'm going to freeze you right there. You want me to make you angry?
No, but go ahead.
Our man, the Ukraine's man, Zelensky,
Yeah.
he spoke. He spoke to the Greek parliament, and to the Cypriot parliament.
What did he say?
Well, number one, to the Greek parliament, he wanted to introduce them to Nazis. I shit you not.
Wait, what?
He let the Nazi battalion speak, which shocked the shit
The
out of
fuckers
everyone.
we told no 80 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. We'll get that. That's not the worst part. The worst part is Cyprus. So Cyprus has been occupied. Half of Cyprus has been occupied.
We know this, yes.
Zelensky is angry right now because Ukraine is getting occupied. So he looked for friends in Cyprus. And Cyprus was like, yeah, we get you. They were saying, yeah, we get you because we're being just like us with the Turks, right?
Yeah.
It's been fucking 40 years. 50 now. So he's like, oh, I can't hear you. The feed cut out.
What?
Because he doesn't want to offend Erdogan. So the Cypriots lost their shit. Like, hold on a second, bro. You just said we have to help you, and we were thinking about, yeah, okay, we'll find a way to help because you're getting occupied. And then when we said you don't like us, he didn't want to mention. He's like, so Greeks are pissed.
What a bitch.
Yeah, Greeks are getting pissed. The
What
Nazi
a
thing pissed him
bitch.
off. The Nazi thing, and then the Turkish thing really pissed him
Oh,
off.
he's such a bitch.
Yeah.
What a little bitch.
I'm occupied. That's what matters. What about us? We've been occupied 50 years. That doesn't matter. That's not me. That's not me.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
He's such a little bitch. Fuck this guy. Fuck Zelensky, bro.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, fuck this bitch.
Oh. But no,
But the Greek media is still trying to
put.
portray him as like the big hero. But Greeks like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
But he never was, bro. Like anyway,
Dude, Greece got so pissed off, dude, when it comes to Nazis. Even the Golden Dawn, right? Because they were after there was a lot of connections to like crazy right. They put them in jail. Like that's a political party.
yeah.
They said fuck this shit. The European Union got involved. Like that's how we don't like hearing about that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
We went through too much,
Oh well, yeah. Greece, especially fucking Crete,
bro. We went through too fucking
Bro.
much. Population
a
wise,
lot,
we lost the most.
Yeah, and Greece never caught a break, eh?
Percentage wise, the Russians lost the most people, and us percentage wise, we lost the most of our population. So
Yeah.
no, we don't play games with that shit. So it's like, yeah, no, these guys are cool. Already that rubs us the wrong way. And then when we tell Cyprus, sorry, we're cutting. Because he keeps asking Erdogan to help him out to go against Russia and shit. So he's trying to get his assistance. So he can't say, oh yeah, they're still occupying you guys. He doesn't want to say it because he's gonna piss off Erdogan. Yeah,
That did piss me off though.
yeah. That was to me that was the final straw.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, fuck you.
I
You
get
made your
you.
bed, sleep in it.
yeah. Also, you know what I noticed that I found very strange about the articles coming out about the whole Russia-Ukraine war? I noticed, so there's a lot of articles that came out that are like, yeah, they're winning. Look how many Russians they're killing, this, that, nah. But then they have other articles coming out and saying like, look how much the Ukrainians lost. What the Russians are doing is terrible. So hold on, which is it? Are the Ukrainians annihilating the Russians, or are the Russians like, which one is it?
Everyone is dying. This is war. Okay,
Yes.
it's very.
No, I understand,
but the problem is they didn't think the propaganda through.
I see.
That's the issue.
Okay.
Just say the truth. Tell us, are they in trouble? We need to find a way to stop this war, which we should have started from the beginning. There shouldn't have been a war, anyways. But they thought, oh, we're gonna piss off the Russians. We're gonna say how useless they are and they're getting killed. But if you just say that, then people stop caring, because people are like, all right, the Russians, they're getting handled.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about the Ukraine. When in reality, they're getting fucked. There's refugees every day. People are dying. People are running out trying to escape. And like, nah, they got this. They got this.
You know the Bucha massacre? They were getting shelled for 33 days straight. So hold on, you're telling me how did in those 33 days did you guys massacre a bunch of Russians if they were just shelling a city? Like there's a lot of discrepancies.
I thought it's the Ukrainians that got massacred.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because you said they massacred
The
Russians,
Ukrainians, there's a lot of citizens
I
that
don't
got
know.
killed.
Never try to go anti-war. Never believe anything that's said in war, bro. For years, they were telling us about Iraq. They were lying about what was happening in Iraq, and then that's why whistleblowers got in trouble. when videos were coming out that they were killing civilians and all that shit.
Well, that was the whole
WikiLeaks.
Yeah,
That's how WikiLeaks became big.
WikiLeaks, and that was also wasn't that Blackwater that
Blackwater was the private military company.
Okay, they were killing a bunch of civilians too and shit.
The people that are behind wars don't give a fuck about you.
100%.
They don't give a fuck about nations. They don't give they don't care about anything.
No.
They care about them and their So you got to be very careful. You got to be don't believe any of that shit. Just try your best to not take a side and fucking strive for peace, because no one's gonna win. In the end, no one wins in the war.
Yeah, nobody
Everyone
wins.
dies. And the Russians, you want to piss them off, so they start nuking everyone. I think Athens is the area they want to start. They also want to go island hopping. Your son would like to visit Greece this summer.
Oh.
He has made a great choice, Flat Cat.
Yeah,
He will have a lot of
something
fun.
more positive.
Yeah, he's going to go around. The thing is, Russia was supposed to just walk in and take over. I know that they said that, but I hate it when they say that. They said the same thing about the Nazis in Greece, and then when it didn't go their way, they got mad and they started fucking killing children and women. It's never, unless you're dropping a nuke and there's no defense, it's never going to be like that. When you're going into another country, they're going to defend like demons.
Well, yeah, of course, and especially if that dog like if
It's cornered,
nothing to lose. Forget it. If I already have nothing to lose,
yeah, you're done.
yeah, you're
I use my. It's like when they're saying with
they'll fight tooth and nail.
The Spartans when they're fighting the Persians that last day.
Yeah.
And they go when the weapons were broken and they were all he goes, they were fighting even with their teeth. He goes like demons. He goes, they were fighting like demons. They had lost their weapons and they were still killing Persians.
No.
They were. Yeah, because they're like, I have no. Why would I stop?
Exactly.
They're gonna kill me anyway.
Exactly.
Fucking take out as many as I can, pulling out eyeballs and shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild, bro. We're living in wild days.
So speaking of wild days, this week we're going to Sherbrooke.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a show there, and they have invited me to do some of my comedy stylings in French. So we're gonna head back down to Sherbrooke, a place that not a big fan of. Not a big fan of Sherbrooke. Not a big fan of Sherbrooke. It is too far and not far at the same time.
It's true, eh?
That's why I don't like it.
That's weird.
It's they pretend like it's nearby. It's not that nearby.
Yeah.
But it's not that far away either. Decide. What do you want to be? You want to be far or you want to be near?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like this in between shit.
Exactly.
What are you, a far away city or a close city?
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
30 minutes. I would say 45. Max an hour is nearby. Max an hour.
Yeah, if the USA was invading Canada, same thing. The USA has a great military, but they would have a lot of trouble. Unless they bomb the shit out.
Yeah.
If you're going with just your military walking through the streets, people here we don't have that many guns, so that might be our only problem.
Yeah, we're going to get bamboozled.
Yeah. So yeah, Sherbrooke, you excited?
Yes, of course. I'm always excited to be
Are
on
you
the
driving
road.
or am I driving?
I could drive.
That's debatable.
But do you want to do which car you want to take?
Well, if you're driving and you're not driving my car, you can drive your car.
I see.
But if I drive, we'll just take my car.
I see.
We should decide this after the podcast.
Yes, exactly. That would be the proper course of action.
A lot of confusion here. Which one of these idiots is driving?
Everyone tuned in for the fucking
I started watching
questions.
Moon Knight.
How is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I'm kind of enjoying it. I kind of like him. I really like Oscar Isaacs.
That's the Spanish guy. He's Latino or Arabic.
Those are two very different things. I like how you group them in together. He's one of those Arab Latinos, right? Like, one of those South American, you know, the Lebanese, those guys. I like it so far. But not. I don't like it. I like. I want to know what's gonna happen. I'm in that stage.
Okay.
I'm in that stage. I'm not fully invested, but if every week there's a new episode, I'll find a time, I'll watch it, and I hope for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, it might suck though. Like Morbius. Morbius sucks dicks.
Really? Oh, I was excited for that shit.
Yeah. I'm not watching that. I saw the reviews. And I mean people reviews, not.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, this is a terrible movie.
Really?
Yeah, like this doesn't make any sense. It's just a dumb fucking shit movie.
Oh. Yeah. Was it Marvel or
it was
Morbius?
Sony.
No, but
it's Marvel. It's a Marvel character.
Okay.
But Sony made it, and this is the problem with fucking Sony. This is the problem with Sony. When all their movies, they're like, mediocre, except the Spider-Man ones. Amazing Spider-Man was okay. So then Disney made a deal with them and said, look, work with us. We're gonna make the Spider-Man home, all that shit. We're gonna do it half and half. You're gonna make some money. Let us do everything.
Yeah.
That's how it worked. Now the Venom, Sony, sucks. Both Venom movies are fucking. They're garbage. I don't care what you say. They're shit. You know they're shit. They're shit movies. They're not good movies. They're very bad movies.
I feel like
they're poorly written. It's a shit movie. And then Morbius apparently is more of that, even worse. It's
Really?
Yeah, they say it's like the worst Marvel movie if you count it as a Marvel movie. It's a shit movie. Yeah, people are blaming Jared Leto. Either he has the worst taste in scripts, this guy. So look, either he has the worst luck, or
I think
he's
it's luck.
I think it has to be luck, because I don't think all these movies he does, when he played the Joker, I don't think all these movies, Alexander, I don't think all the movies he does, he decides anything on the script. I think he's just had the worst fucking luck.
Yeah.
He keeps saying yes to shit that looks good on paper,
Exactly.
and then it comes out. That's what I think it is. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think happens is he likes the character.
Yeah.
He likes the character. He likes the universe. He's like, oh, this looks cool. I'd like to
Jorge
do this.
says Sony's worst was Fantastic Four. No, Sony didn't have Fantastic Four. That was Fox. That was Fox.
Very foxy.
Or what was it? Fan Four Stick. That's how they wrote the title. They put the 4 in the middle. It looked like Fan Four Stick.
Oh yeah, I never paid attention to
Yeah,
that.
they fucked it up completely.
But what was I gonna say? You speaking of movies and
I have a
shit.
theory.
Okay.
Listen to my theory. Tell me if it's a waste of time. They're casting. They haven't officially announced who's going to play the Fantastic Four. But we know in the Marvel universe, Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four, will be joining soon. That is Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman. Fantastic Four movie before was, you guys remember, it was Jessica Alba. That's her name? Yeah, Jessica Alba.
Yes.
She was the Invisible Woman. Anyways, I have a theory that the Invisible Woman is going to be black. Do you want to know why I theorized this?
Why?
Okay. So have you guys watched, is it one? No, what's it called? The Loki series.
I haven't. No.
So Loki, it's all about time travel. I love time travel. It's a good time. So they show, what's his name? Kang. They show him at the end, right?
Okay.
And he's played by that fucking good actor, bro. It's this black guy. I forgot his fucking name. He plays in Lovecraft. Anyways. So he's Kang the Conqueror. He's a black guy.
Okay.
Now, unless I'm wrong, you nerds tell me, isn't Kang the Conqueror Nathaniel Richards? Isn't he the son of Sue and Mr. Fantastic? So what I was thinking of is if he's black, then wouldn't that stand that one, if not two of the parents will be black? So then we can narrow our casting. We can narrow our casting to who we think is going to be cast. Unless I'm wrong. It might not even be his son. I might have completely got that wrong.
Maybe.
But I thought it was his son. I thought it was their son.
But if she does end up being black, even though she's invisible, somehow cops will always be able to shoot her.
Jorge, I'm waiting for someone else because you've been repeatedly wrong. So I'm waiting for someone else to answer.
I love how you
Because
jumped
then
over.
who would you pick for that? If it had to be a black actress, who do you think would be a good Invisible Woman? I like casting movies.
I don't know any famous black actresses.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. First of all, I'm not good with names.
Oh, that's actually your problem. Yeah, you're not good with names. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with names. Who are some famous black actresses? Tell me.
Will Smith.
Is that what you were building towards?
Oh, Zendaya's too young, but no, Zendaya's too young, and it wouldn't make any sense because she's also playing MJ in the same universe.
Yeah, that would be weird.
So that would be weird, but good choice if it wasn't the same universe. Zendaya would have worked. Yeah. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt. I don't know. She's not black. I'll sing. Oh, Halle Berry. Yes, Halle Berry would be good because she would bring you have a serious actor. You have a serious actress in it, so you take it more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Huh.
That's not a bad pick. Yeah, I like casting movies. Well, it depends. What age? That's a good question. I would think they'd put them in the 30s or 40s now, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
They're not going to introduce them as he is Iron, but also Nathaniel Richards. Yeah, that's it. Nathaniel
By the way,
Richards.
is the actor in Moon Knight the same guy that was in Dune? That was the Duke?
He was in Dune, Oscar Isaacs, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
He was also in the new Star Wars. He's good. I like Oscar
Yeah,
Isaacs.
he's a good fucking actor.
You know who really grew on me the last year? Zendaya, too. At first, I didn't care. She just seemed like a kid in Spider-Man.
Well, I saw her in Dune also, and I was like, okay.
I liked her because of the episodes of Euphoria that I saw.
Okay.
That's when I was like, fuck, she's a good actress.
You're right. I watched 1 or 2 episodes. She's good
I
in
was
that
like,
too.
fuck, she's not like top. Yeah, I was like, okay, this is what the hype is about.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's good. And there's one episode where it's her and a guy who was like a crackhead before. They met in AA, and they're just the whole episode's like a Christmas episode, but in a diner. They're just talking.
Okay.
Fucking solid episode, bro, for acting. And so him too, the guy. Like I was like, fuck, bro. Like there's some good. Like I thought the show was gonna be mostly nonsense.
Yeah.
But I was like, that episode, I was like, okay, they can act. Like there's talent in this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some talent in that show.
Good for them, yeah.
Yeah, there's some young talented kids because you kind of don't see a lot of young good actors anymore.
Yeah.
But in that show, they found some like legit actors.
Yeah, but I'm glad though. I'm glad.
There's one of the kids who plays a drug dealer, but I think it's just himself. I think he thinks it's real. Like I thought he was acting, but then I saw like a video of him. Like, oh, that's the same idiot. He's not even playing a role. It's just him.
Oh, that's funny. You know which movie has from a while ago this that has good acting, and it's I find it's filmed very nice, but it's not for me. Pride and Prejudice.
What about it?
Have you watched it?
I'm around and I commit a lot of prejudice. Very prideful. That's part of the reasons.
No, but it's a romantic movie, and my girlfriend made me watch it.
Oh, that makes sense.
But I did appreciate the acting.
Sue and Reed's kid is Nate Nathaniel. Am I right? So I'm right. So let's see if they
But there was a scene, by the way. There was a scene in that movie that I really liked. That was filmed very nicely, in my opinion. There was a scene where they're dancing, and it's all one shot. And every time one of the characters talks, the camera switches to them, but it's all one shot. But because it's this weird old English or French dance, you know, those folk dances and shit, where they go around and they switch. And it's just one continuous shot, and it's going back and forth.
An impressive one shot.
It's an impressive one shot.
You want to see an impressive single shot? I know a lot of impressive single. I'm a big fan of impressive one shots.
Yes.
Haunting. What is it? Haunting of Hill House. That Netflix show.
Yeah, you spoke to me about that one.
One of the episodes has an epic single shot in the funeral home. Epic. Yeah. I remember I liked the series. I was like, okay, it's okay. But that okay, now I'm a fan. Yeah, it was.
I watched it with you.
I think I made you just watch that.
You did.
A few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good scene too.
Yeah, some good single shots out there. Some people know what they're doing.
Yeah,
they don't make garbage content.
It was. No, it was just I found it interesting because like my girl, she's like super into it. She's like, it's like her favorite movie apparently. She's like watching it and she's like, don't you like it? I'm like, and I go, oh fuck, that's a cool fucking shot. And she's like, for fuck's sake.
I was hanging out Friday night at the Bordel. We're still chilling with everyone there. Preach was there. There's a lot of comics still. I got a tweet at the end of the night. I saw a girl was like, fuck, I'm not sure. Now I regret it. I thought I saw Pantelis at the Bordel outside. But I wanted to ask him for a picture, but I was too shy. I think it was him. And then I replied, that was me. I was hanging out there. If you're there and you see me, don't be fucking shy. I would have taken people are a little nervous that I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves. Have I ever said that to anyone who's asked for a photo?
No, you have not. But I don't blame them because there are countless stories that we have spoken about where we were about to beat people up.
I have a resting psychopath face. Yeah. It's just the way it rests.
Remember that guy that did like 3 takes? He walked by us 3 times.
And I go, bro, is there a fucking problem here? I'm a big fan. I was like, oh shit. That was funny. Yeah.
You know,
bro, is there a fucking problem here? He's like, oh, I'm just a fan.
So that's on us, bro. Yeah. That's on us, bro.
I have a resting psycho face. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't do it on purpose. It's just sometimes when you're not thinking, your face is like this. You know me? Like my eyes go down and shit. And I look tired and angry.
Yeah.
It's just resting. Sometimes I'm thinking of something.
Yeah, I get it.
Like sometimes I'm not here. Not now because we're speaking, but when we're sitting, sometimes I'll leave the conversation and mentally I'm a Kramer. I'm somewhere else. I'm already going.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's not, I'm not angry. I'm not sitting there waiting. I hope somebody asks for a photo so I can punch him in the fucking face. Like that's insane. No, I don't give a shit. Don't be shy. Especially if I'm out and I'm at the club. I just did a set. You're not catching me taking a shit at a Walmart. Like it's
Don't be shy. Grab his dick.
What?
What?
I'll be shy about that.
No,
I'll fucking kill you.
shake his dick. I mean, shake his hand.
No. It's for respect. I did the same at your rodage. I talked to you, but didn't want to bother. No, Jesse, if you came to the rodage, especially, those are the times where there is no bother. Like, you're there, we do... you know what I'm going to have to start setting up, bro? When we do the shows like that, we're going to have to set up, like, a time after for people to get tickets, like a meet and greet, so I didn't feel comfortable to ask. Or else everyone feels weird asking. But as long as I'm not in a hurry, I don't care. It's only if I'm leaving and I have another set and I can't, then I'll be like, I can't do everyone, I have to leave. But in general, I don't care.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm at a show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I agree.
It doesn't even shock me at a show.
Yeah.
It's if it's random, then I won't be mad, but then it'll confuse me. Like, wait, why me? Oh.
Yeah, if it's random,
I'll have to think about it for a second. I'll be like, what did I do?
Well, I used to be very hostile, by the way, when it was random.
You're still very hostile.
I'm still very hostile, but I was a lot more hostile.
You were talking to people at your table, Jesse says, but that's always going to happen. I never shut up, and neither do the people around me.
Do you remember when I went to PA with my aunt? I brought her to PA. It was the Indian guy that called my name out.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
And he was a friend of ours, by the way.
He turned into a friend of ours,
Yeah, he turned into a friend of ours, and I was like... Why? Who the fuck is asking? I got all fucking aggressive on him, bro. I used to be aggressive like that, bro. I've calmed down though.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we're very open. We're here. Everyone sees us. Yo, so new on the Patreon, new French cast with Joe Cormier. That was a great episode.
That was a great fucking episode.
I didn't know that there was so much online French animosity waiting for me and him to meet each other. People told him that I will beat him up. I felt bad when he said that. Yeah. When he's like, people send me messages that you're going to beat the shit. I was like, why? Because they took the clip out of context and they thought I was a piece of shit and that you... It's like, but why do I have to... If someone is a piece of shit, why do I have to handle it?
You're the hero, bro. You're the hero in their book, my friend.
Yeah. Like, don't worry, Pantelis going to kill him. But we were right. I was right. It was fucked up editing.
And I even
he
told him. He
explains it in the episode, that it was fucked up editing. Yeah,
it was fucked up editing, and I even admitted to him when I first saw it.
We all thought that it was stupid. Even the first time when I saw it, I go, bro, he's a fucking idiot. What is he doing? And then it was after the second and the third, I was like, there's something strange about this.
And you're the one that told me, and I was like, maybe.
When I told you something strange about it, it's not only the cut, but it's also the reaction. Because I go, there's no way he knows what they're going to say, that they're going to bring kids out there and say people that aren't vaccinated should be in jail. Like, there's no way he's told this. He's probably sitting there. This happens. It's like, what the fuck's happening? Like, you know?
But you know what? Because of Joe, every time there's kids that are...
Oh, Kim, me and Mona de Grenoble are bitter rivals. We have met once in real life, physically got into an altercation. Poseidon had to separate us.
Yes.
That's why. No, actually, Mona, or Alex, is invited actually to the French cast. It's going to come soon when he has free time. He's going to be on the show. I like Mona, for not just the stand-up, but I mean like as a person, because we went to where was it that we did the show, and Preach couldn't come because Preach was doing the Gala Dynasty, so Mona de Grenoble came instead. So we had hours together. I think. Yeah, we had hours together, and we just talked about everything. We chilled. We got along well. We knew it was gonna be. That should have been a podcast, by the way. That was a good podcast.
You know where that was? Oh fuck!
Saint.
I was driving.
Saint something. Everything's a Saint here, but Saint something.
Yeah, it was east of Quebec City, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 hours from here.
Yeah, about 3 hours. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, great person, a lot of fun. Yeah, you're gonna, because I think I'm gonna bring Alex on, like, because Mona takes a while to get ready.
Yeah.
So just as Alex on the podcast, so you guys can get to know him. Fucking super cool dude, bro.
By the way, speaking of him as Alex, I have footage, bro. I have to give you the GoPro because I have footage of...
we have a lot of footage since,
shit we did while we were on tour that I think is very interesting that people are going to like.
Bring it over. It's going in your series that comes out in July.
Yeah, more and more shit to come. So I got to give you that shit.
Yeah. How do you like the podcast with Andrew Schultz? A lot, bro. Schultz, look, we knew Schultz was a cool dude. I had met Schultz in 2019 at the comedy festival. What I said on the podcast was true. You remember that night, he was actually the only person I publicly went and I said, bro, you're the fucking truth. Like this. Yeah, because he was the only one that deserved the praise. He was killing it. He had done great at the Nasty Show. He was doing his own show at Catacombs. He didn't stop hustling, the fucking guy. And I love that. Like, you know me, I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
Unstoppable. He's like, okay, they're not going to give me something. I'm going to take it myself.
Exactly.
I'm not waiting for anyone.
Schultz is on another level.
Yeah, and he's a nice dude. He was a good dude. The podcast was fun, a lot of fun. Poseidon, everyone had fun. And then even after the podcast, he was just cool. Like in the green room with me, him, Mike, Preach, Poseidon. It was just a fucking good time. Like he's just a good dude. Yeah, he's we wanted to have him on for a while. Him and Akash Singh, they make a good duo because they're both. Forget the camera, like they're who they are in front of the camera when they do comedy. All that obviously they're super talented, but it's off. We vibe together well with people that are they're just good dudes. Because him and Akash are good fucking dudes, and they hustle like motherfuckers.
You know what I think it is? It's the same reason we get along with Preach also. Like,
what was in Schultz's mug? Just coffee. And it was 100% coffee. He was tired. He got coffee. He pulled the Pantelis, but I already had too much coffee before.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason why we get along.
That's another thing. I noticed the mug comments. Those people that were saying, "What's in the mug?" That's another thing that I've noticed that the internet. They just make up rumors.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, what's in? What do you think? And they're like just overanalyzing. And it was legit the espresso or whatever they poured for him just to get some caffeine. It's crazy how.
But that's why I love the internet.
Shit
It's
starts.
amazing.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why we all get along so well is the same reason we get along with Preach, is we just want to create cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want to create
people
cool
are willing
shit.
to work. They're not lazy and they're cool.
Yeah.
Like they have to be nice. Like that's what I'm telling you, Mona. Because a lot of people see Mona, they see the character on stage. Like, oh, it's fun. They don't know how Mona is off. But Mona, who's Alex off stage, is fucking hilarious. Like a good dude, smart.
Yeah. Chill, laid back,
and good for conversation. Like I said, that should have been a podcast. If we would take like an on the road podcast, that would have been a great podcast.
Yeah, and nobody realizes how much work goes into that shit, bro.
Preach is the same thing. Preach, whether he's on camera or off camera, not only do you get the same preach, but it's entertaining. The only other person I talk like if I talk to it doesn't end is Eddie King. If you put me, you've seen that before.
Yeah.
Where the nest closed. True. We're in the alley, the back, just for an extra. It closed for an extra 2 hours. We're there till 2 in the morning. You get me and Eddie King in a situation where we don't have to be somewhere, bro. It's done.
Yeah. You guys can talk for hours.
Yeah. I like him. He's and because he's. I don't have to dig too deep to get an answer. I just ask and he'll tell me.
He's straight up.
Yeah. So it helps for conversations. Yeah, there's a few people like that. You guys don't get to see like a lot of behind the scenes, but there's a few people who are very fucking cool. Like off camera.
It's refreshing considering like what has.
There's also a lot of psychopaths off camera.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's people I meet that like I'll see them and like, oh, this guy must, and then I'll talk to them in real life. And I'm like, oh fuck, this is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. But Schultz, one of the good ones. Yeah, Schultz is a good dude. I don't think he's gonna be here in the summer though.
Yeah.
Very busy man. He's got his own fucking.
There you go.
Crazy ass tour.
He's started up his own shit.
I was playing a lot of video games. I was playing a lot of he has a cooking show, Preach. I was playing some FIFA. So they're saying that the next update for the Pro Evolution Soccer, the Eat Football, is coming out next week. Bro, listen how fucking crazy this is. This game comes out in September. It sucks dicks. There's only 6 teams. It's free to play. It's broken. Buggy mess. This was the release. It took them 2 years to make that. 2 years for nothing. Now it's been months. The official release, they're saying now we're going to fix all the problems. Comes out now, next week. Still 6 teams. Bro, it doesn't take 4 years to do this. Embarrassing, Konami. Embarrassing. That company's gone downhill.
Speaking of embarrassing in video games, since we're changing subject.
Let's actually stick with embarrassing. What do you got for me, son?
What's embarrassing is From Software and Square Enix, I think. Embarrassing every other fucking AAA studio out there with fucking Elden Ring. They embarrassed EA, Ubisoft. What are you talking about?
Who do they embarrass?
Are you crazy? Bro, Elden Ring has taken the internet by storm.
I looked online on the internet and everyone said, what is this game? Only Poseidon plays it. That's all they said. They said, you're the only guy playing it.
No, it's taking the internet by storm, bro. It's fucking wild what's happening. And they've proved, what I like about From Software is they proved that you can make a good game and make money off of a good game without adding a fucking paywall behind everything. Fucking EA, Bro, if this game was EA, there's a video out there of Elden Ring, and they made it as if it was Elden Ring. Bro, every time you open a chest, $5 to open a chest. You want to upgrade your weapon? $8. You know what I mean?
I don't like the pay-to-play shit.
There you go, but Elden Ring...
YOLO saying, Pantelis, I can't wait for you to be back in Texas doing some live stuff with Crowder and Landau. Yeah, well, tweet them and make sure that fucking Steven actually gets on stage if I go do it. Because I was busting his balls for years and he wasn't doing it, and now I heard he's getting back on stage. So yeah, if you tweet him, make sure he's on stage too. Don't just talk the talk, bro. Do the stand-ups.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of getting on stage.
Yeah.
There's the video on the Suzaku channel.
Oh yeah, so Poseidon. what a lot of people didn't see, but now there's a video coming out with when Andrew Schultz was on 2 Drink Minimum / Shuzakut, that hybrid episode last week. Before the show started, there was a delay. Yeah. So we asked Poseidon, hey, just go let the crowd know that there's a bit of a delay. It's normal, not to worry. We'll be there in a couple minutes. Poseidon decides, fuck it, I'm not going to relay the message. I'm a goddamn professional comedian, because in his head, the kid,
I did relay the message.
He's living in delusion.
No.
So he goes on stage and he pulls a big Jay Okerson, sits back and starts doing crowd work. So we're looking, because we're in the green room and we have the camera set up and we could hear everything. So I noticed, because there's no volume, the volume's off. I noticed him sit down. The second he sits down, we all turn our heads. We're like, the fuck's he doing? So we put up the volume. He's like, hey, where are you from? What the fuck is Granby? I don't even know what that is. Like, he's like, I've heard of it. I've been to a zoo once. He's just losing control, which is making us laugh. So like, we're loving it because you're trying your best. You're trying your best to do crowd work. And we're like, why?
Well, because that's what I thought you had to do.
We would never make you do crowd work. Like, we would never put you in that position.
Well, because I was told, go up there and talk to people.
No, go and let them know that we're being late.
Yeah.
Not find out where they're from. It was amazing that you did it, because for them it was an experience. Like, is this guy fucking doing crowd work? But it's just so ridiculous that you're like, all right, I'm just gonna.
I don't appreciate that it was posted though, because I lost some quality Granby Zoom material.
I didn't even know
it's a joke,
that it was being
just
recorded.
Around.
I found out later that the whole thing was being recorded on Patreon for when it starts. Like, the patrons get that behind the scenes view. I had no idea, and
I didn't know either.
Jason says, I posted a video. I pulled it from the Patreon feed. I go, what is it? He's like, it's Poseidon doing crowd work before Andrew Schultz gets there. And I was dying because I saw it live when I was sitting there.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone to the ether.
Yeah, I watched that, by the way. I don't think I've ever cringed.
It's normal.
That hard.
It's normal. However,
in my life.
However, use it as a motivating factor. This is what you do.
100%.
This is what comedians normally do when they first start out, and they're cringy because you've never, let's be honest, Poseidon's never done crowd work.
No, never.
The first time he did it was
By the way, I just want to address something you said. I never thought for once I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm going to go. What happened was I was nervous.
And you said, I don't know what to do.
And I was like, fuck, these guys do this. Let me go up and do what they do so I can entertain people. You know, there was no like,
well, let me tell you something, sir. They were entertained.
Not for the right reasons,
Doesn't matter. You did your job. They were entertained.
Yeah.
So use that as motivation. That's what whenever I had shitty sets, you don't let it get you down.
No.
You try to build on it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to come back and it won't be cringy. Use it.
100%.
Yeah. Because what mental patients do, the shitty comics, what they do is they have a shit set and they're like, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's the pinnacle, baby. Yeah, I hope I can repeat that.
But you know what's crazy is I knew when I got off it was cringy. I was awkward the whole night after that, by the way. I
went to do a set for Hasher on Thursday. I don't know. It was like a weird room. Like, they weren't really responsive. I had just done French, and I did English. Like, I surprised that I jumped in. And then I realized after when I was talking to him, he's like, something French. I go, what do you mean French? He's like, I think like the crowd was French. I go, why didn't you tell me the crowd was French? I was just done it in French.
Oh, what a fucking idiot.
So I was just like, if you tell me, I could do it in either language.
Oh,
no, it wasn't his fault. Everyone was doing it in English. But I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. If I knew that they were mostly a French crowd, I just would have done it in French. But it's funny. I was like, wait, why didn't, like, I do it in both languages?
Yeah.
I would have just done it in French. Nah, but it was just funny when I heard that.
And soon you're adding 3 more languages.
I don't know, about 3 more languages.
Mandarin?
I'm never going to add Mandarin.
Spanish?
It's too hard. Spanish, maybe.
Bro, that's a big crowd, buddy.
But it's too hard. I can't learn Mandarin. By the time I learn Mandarin, I won't be funny.
Fucking with you,
no,
bro.
I will do it in Spanish if I learn Spanish. I'll do it in Greek.
Spanish is going to be very easy for you to learn because you speak Greek.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
How did I know you were going to say that?
Sí.
Sí, no hablas español.
Cabrón, cálmate.
El jefe.
La raza, crazy.
Amigo, amigo, amigo.
What was it? Viva la raza.
Viva la raza. Yeah. Hey, hermano. Hey. And I do this because I don't know any other word, right?
¿Qué hora es, por favor?
Like, there used to be, hold on. There was, when I worked at Telus in the mall, there was a Spanish janitor, right? So every time I wanted to call him over or whatever, and I didn't know how to call him over in Spanish, I just knew one word, hermano. So I would yell, hey, hermano. Oh, hermano. Like that.
You would say hermano?
Yeah, just one word.
Guy's like, no, mi nombre es Hugo. Hermano.
No, because hermano means brother.
I know.
Yeah,
The guy's like, Hugo. Hermano. Hugo. Hermano.
It was just funny to see.
There's George, who busted my balls on Thursday and just doesn't show up. George texts me, he's like, where are you right now? What are you doing? He doesn't realize what it's like being a comedian, jump from show to show at night. It's very hectic.
George who?
Our George.
Oh, our George.
Chiki Chandru is in the chat right now.
Yeah.
So you know how it is. You've been with me many nights. It's running here, going there.
Yes.
There's no stability. He's like, where are you? I'm going to come. And I'm like, well, I'm at this place now, but I'm not going to stay this. I'm going to go to this place. So he's like, how long is it going to take you to get? Like, I don't fuck. Literally, when you're done your set, you go. You don't know the time. You're just running around. And then he never shows up. He's like, okay, I'll go there. Never showed up.
Well, because you move too fast.
I move too fast.
For the speed that George moves. George,
you're too slow for the life of a comedian. You don't know how crazy it is out there when there's multiple shows a night. You're just running everywhere. That's why the Bordel 2 is going to help out. You could stay at one place and then jump show to show.
By the way, can we talk about it? How? Like,
how nice it is?
Yo, we went. First of all, the smell was very good.
I apologize for that one.
But it was a gorgeous fucking room, bro.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's beautiful. It looks a lot like the other one, like the same style.
Yes,
but it's very nice.
Yes, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
You guys are gonna like the Bordel too. Yep. Yeah, and they moved the lights. Remember what I said when I complained when I got on stage on Friday when we went to look at it, and I said, "Yo, it's too bright."
I didn't pay attention to the lights, but
when I went on stage, I was just testing out. I go, "It's too bright." I go, "It's like, is this the real lights? Like, this is too much." And he's like, "No, I think they're gonna lower it." And then he told me, "Actually, we went and checked. You were right. We had to move them back a few feet."
Oh shit, eh?
Because when I was on stage, I couldn't see. I just went to test it out. Like he was just showing me the new room, and I was looking, and I can't see anything. It's like this. Normally, a lot of times you can't see the crowd in a lot of clubs or theaters. I'm used to that. You just see the silhouettes. You can't really see a face. I'm comfortable with that. Here, I was actually blinded.
Oh shit! So you couldn't even see silhouettes.
Yeah. No. All you see is this.
You're just talking to God, baby.
Yeah. So it hurt your eyes, but I was right because he said he moved them back a few feet.
Oh
so shit! I wasn't crazy.
And then they have a crazy setup.
Oh, I saw the Jimmy Savile documentaire on Netflix. I will say something. Fuckery afoot. They alluded. So Jimmy Savile, one of the most disgusting human beings to ever live. British broadcaster. Banged a lot of kids. Took advantage of handicapped people. Was a very bad man. Very bad man. But did this for years and it was cool.
Very, very bad man.
Very, very bad man. Had a lot of ties to the royal family. Now, they didn't mention in the entire documentary, they didn't mention that island that the queen would give him so that when he would go with those orphan kids, and then they would complain to them, was like, yeah, he went with like 13 kids, but 7 came back, shit like that. They didn't mention that at all in the documentary. It's like they wanted you to do your own research because they mentioned for a while, but for a long time, they're talking about his connection to the royals and how he had all influence on them. But they're not mentioning why that's crazy and why, like, what did the royals have to gain from it, right? They're just trying to tell you he was friends with the royals, but they didn't want to implicate the queen. So they didn't mention that island. They didn't mention all the crazy shit. Like, that's how I found out about who Jimmy Savile was. It was all that island shit. So they didn't mention any of that. And then towards the end of the movie, it's like they're trying to make you doubt, like, maybe he didn't do anything. Because they go, yeah, all the people came out of the woodwork after he died. After he died, people were like, yeah, he molested. Like, they're trying to say, like, why didn't they do it earlier? It's like, what the fuck are you, like, you know,
that's dirty.
Yeah, little things like that. They're like, no, he was evil, but
that's weird.
Yeah, they did a lot of weird shit,
bro.
Yeah,
but they didn't have a problem doing that with Michael Jackson.
There was one funny thing, bro.
What is it?
It wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was goddamn hilarious. So he banged all kinds of kids.
Goddamn.
No, that's not the hilarious part. Calm down. So he has this giant tombstone. Bro, so they built everything. They put it up, his gravesite, before, like a day before all this shit came out. So on his tombstone, it was written, it was great while it lasted. It was a great time. It was great while it lasted. Oh my God, bro. He was just banging kids the whole time. So people were like, oh, I think that's inappropriate.
No.
I swear, bro. No. And then the people who have the cemetery, they're like, yeah, we had to scramble out in the middle of the night to get rid of that fucking tombstone. People were getting offended. It came out like this guy banged all kinds of kids, and then they look over the tombstone. He's like, it was fucking so much fun while it lasted, and like, might be inappropriate.
That's quite funny.
Yeah. So they had to get rid of it and break it and like take off the engraving. But there was videos of it. It's just going this big tombstone, like, this guy banged kids, and then he wrote, he's like, it was so much fun while it lasted.
God damn.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, God damn the timing.
Yeah.
But the best was people's reactions, like, it's a tad inappropriate, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
that's really funny, actually.
So anyways, a documentary, good, but at the same time, they omit a lot of stuff. But I understand why, too. Yeah. They don't want to get assassinated.
You know what?
But they did. They had the balls. They implemented the royal family as much as they could without saying they've done some fucked up shit. They just said they were tight. He was writing speeches for them. You know, they're trying, I guess, to get people to Google.
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can understand you being scared of them, especially if you're there. In Britain, they have a lot of power. It's the royal family.
They have all the power.
Oh, and there was on one of the episodes, it's him and David Icke, because David Icke used to be like a news broadcaster. He used to do sports and shit. So he's there and like, now we got the sports with David Icke. And it's David Icke on the couch with Jimmy Savile. I was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. fucking Icke. Now he outs all those people. Back in the day, he was in British broadcasting.
Also, he must have known about all the crazy, weird shit that was happening.
That's what they say about everyone. But the thing is, even the people that his hand, like the guy who who was doing his scheduling, he goes, I'd love to say that I knew. He goes, I don't know how the fuck he did this without, like, I believe he did it. He goes, I believe it's fucking possible. I believe he did this, but I don't know how the fuck he managed to not make anyone aware of anything.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, he committed. Yeah.
Yo, drug fucking cartel should hire fucking kitty fuckers.
Isn't Jimmy friends with Mike and Jimmy Savile? Jimmy Savile? No. Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, Jimmy
is
Carr.
A-okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Jimmy Carr is A-okay. Jimmy Savile, not so cool.
But yo, the cartel should hire kitty fuckers, bro. If they can sneak by people like that, that's wild, bro.
Well, what he did a lot of he would volunteer at a hospital, and he would volunteer with kids that were handicapped. He would volunteer where people were what's it called, paralyzed. So he would take advantage of people that couldn't even move.
No.
Yeah, he was a
First
sick
of all, oh fuck, bro. How do you even get erect?
What's wrong with you, bro?
How do you even get erect to fuck
I know, but you're
people
asking,
like
you want to know. You're like, bro, how do you do that? Because I'm...
Viagra.
No, it's just because he liked it. He felt fine. If you feel fine, you're going to get erect. He felt fine. It's like, this is normal.
But that's so weird. How does your brain function
He's a
like
rapiste.
that, though?
Yeah, he's not a good dude, bro. That's why these documentaries exist. He's not a good dude.
It's terrible, bro. I just pictured a kid like this, helpless, bro, and it's fucking some old
Okay, I don't want to see your erection. Yo, did you see what happened to Will Smith again?
Yo, bro, the guy's going through the ringer, bro.
Someone has to do something about that woman.
He smacked the wrong person.
That's what I said.
Oh, you did?
That was my initial tweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I see it? I don't know if I saw it.
Yeah, no, we got to do something about that.
Bro, that's insane, bro. Poor guy.
I felt so bad for Will Smith. God damn, that was rough to watch. He looked like he was at the limit.
The video of him, like, she was filming?
Yeah. Well, tell everybody how much wonderful shit she did for our relationship. He's like, please, social media is my bread and butter. Don't do this to me. Don't just put my fucking face.
Yeah.
And then you just see him flipping out. I asked you nicely. And then he should have just... If he had smacked her in the face, I wouldn't have gone offended. I would have been like, look, man, you play dumb fucking games. That's what you get.
Or what about when she came out and she's like, I never even wanted to marry Will Smith. I was crying.
Yeah. That was... Anyways, I read that too. Okay, that's fucked up.
Bro. Like...
And then someone came out and said something. Someone who was who knew them at the time, a comedian, I think, to a black guy. He said something this week, and he goes, "Fuck, somebody's got to tell the truth." Tupac didn't want to be with her. Like, she thought she would still get Tupac if he was alive. The reason why Tupac wasn't with her was because...
I saw that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, she's cool, but he did not want to marry this broad.
Yeah.
He knew she was
I saw somebody write on Twitter, I think, Tupac, this is the reason why Tupac faked his death. It's to get away from Jada.
Yeah.
But fuck, bro, poor girl, bro, she's putting him... But you know what's... Fuck, that's why, bro, wrong woman, bro. No, I don't care how well, like, how much of a... I don't know, successful man or person, well, man, I would say in this case, you are. And,
you have to have a good partner.
Yeah. She just destroyed his whole image, bro. That's years of work down the drain.
Yeah, he got banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
Yeah. And then when he got banned, she came out against him.
I love what Chris Rock did. They're asking him for interviews, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm not saying a goddamn thing until I get paid.
He knows how to stick out the back.
You want me for an interview? I'll go on CNN. $1 million.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how I felt when he slapped me. $1 million.
Yeah.
It's fucking smart, bro. I love it. I love it.
Smart. I like it.
I love it. He's doing the right thing. That's what you should do. They have the money. They're going to sell ads on that shit. They
Yeah,
have the
of
money.
course.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Milk the system, baby.
Yeah. And these aren't podcast ads. These are fucking Pfizer ads.
Yeah.
These are Pfizer ads, bro.
Yeah.
One ad is a budget for a fucking podcast for 3 years. Like, these are this is big money. So yeah, collect it.
Secure the bag.
Oh, you know who's been on a fuckery tangent lately? T.I. Tip.
Yo.
So T.I. has decided to jump into the realm of stand-up comedy.
Yes.
So it's finally going to happen. There will be a versus of me and T.I. We thought it was never going to happen, but now he's in my world, baby. So I didn't mind. I was kind of excited. I was like, hey, look at this. He's jumping into another art form. This is kind of cool. Something that happened between him and our friend Godfrey. Now, I
saw that.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know. Look, this one's iffy. So Godfrey apparently talked some shit about him after. He goes, what the fuck is this? You're not supposed to go on after the headliner. Godfrey's 100% right, by the way, on that.
Yeah.
I understand what T.I. said. T.I. said, look, if he had a problem with it, he should have told me in person. He shouldn't have bitched out and said it to people after.
I don't think he even bitched out. I think he just, the way he said it was like
That's
a throwaway.
the thing.
I think he just said it like,
so
oh,
here's
you're not
the thing.
supposed to do that.
So here's the thing I'm going to say. Okay, Godfrey, yeah, it seems like he should have told him, but Godfrey was cool with him, want to take a photo. It's T.I., obviously. You're going to want to take it. It's fucking T.I. I think Godfrey, when he said it, was in his brain, because he's a comedian, he thinks like me. He thought it's a no-brainer. You're not supposed to do that.
Exactly. That's what I thought as well.
It doesn't make any sense. So, for example, I went to, when I popped in Thursday, nobody knew. I was just popping in to do that show. David Pride was closing. I'm not going to go after David Pride. I went on before him. It'd be fucking absurd to go on after headliner. You don't do that. If somebody did that on my show, I'd be like, what are you, fucking stupid? No, you don't go on after the headliner. That's not how it works. Anyways, so I get what he said. So anyway, so then him and Godfrey, because it caused some beef, he Skyped into Godfrey's podcast. They settled it. You know, they kind of, Godfrey said where he was coming from. He made him understand.
Yeah.
And T.I. still like, no, I'm fucking serious. It's not a gimmick. I really want to be a comic. He does this. Video surfaces now of our good friend, T.I.
Yes.
Heckling a comedian. He's heckling her. She made a joke about him and I guess some abuse allegations.
Yeah,
so he's freaking the fuck out.
Rape allegations.
Rape allegations or whatever. Oh, is that what it was? It was rape?
Yeah, it was rape allegations.
Okay, I thought it was beating. And he's heckling her. First of all, if you're a comic, you should know to shut the fuck up. Don't heckle another comic.
I think you're right. Sorry. I think it was assault.
I think it was assault, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So then he even gets on stage and tries to take the mic from her. Like he's acting like the worst open micer on the fucking planet. On the planet. He's not acting like a comic. So he's doing this bitch shit. And then he goes on Instagram tangents. And I'm like, you know what? This guy's a fucking loser. Like I had accepted him. At first I was like, oh, this is cool. He's coming to the comedy community. It's nice. And then now he sees like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And the girl, she got so much hate online because the way he made it seem to his fans was like she was out there trying to ruin his name or whatever. Bro, she's a comic telling a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Telling a fucking joke. So yeah, now he's that's what he's up to. He did that, and now I'm like, fuck this guy.
But that's because you got to understand, right? Whenever you enter a certain world, right? There's ways that he comes from the rap world, right? Even
the rap world has etiquette. There's things that you do and things that you don't do. Like I'm saying, the Godfrey thing, and not just because we're cool with Godfrey, but Godfrey was right about that. You don't do that.
Yeah, 100%. He wasn't directly talking. That's what he misunderstands.
No, it's for anyone. It's not T.I. can't do this. It's anyone can't do. It's not done. Even Seinfeld, he's not going to go on. If Seinfeld shows up at a club and someone else headlining, he's not going to go on. When people do weird shit like that, like when Brendan Sagalow was headlining for his first time in Caroline's, Amy Schumer did something similar. While he's on stage, bro, she went on stage to take the mic to do time. She just jumped in. It was his show.
Nah, you don't do that.
And then he went, like, there's some people that don't have that respect. They don't respect other people. You get it?
Nah.
You got to call him out on that shit. So what Godfrey did, maybe the method he did or whatever wasn't the best, but he was right. It's
and it wasn't shit talking against him directly. It was just like, yo, you're not supposed to do that. But T.I. took it like, oh, he's talking shit about me. Like,
yeah.
Because I think he took it like that because he comes from the rap game, as you're saying, you know.
Everything is disrespectful.
Everything is like, oh, you got beef. It's all about beef and, you know, leveraging and shit.
And I have no problem with T.I. I like T.I. And even in 2014, he was one of the dudes that I was actually happy to see backstage at the American Music. I was like, oh shit, Tip. Like I was actually excited. He was there. That's when I think he was managing Iggy Azalea or whatever. Like he had her.
Yeah.
And I was actually excited. Like I like Tip. You know, I like T.I. Like I'm a fan. So it's not a thing of just shit on him to shit on him. It's just now he's acting like a fucking idiot. Like a week, buffoon. 2 weeks after the thing happens with Godfrey, now he's heckling another comedian.
Yeah.
And he's going on stage trying to grab the mic. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, you're acting like a bit of a biatch, as they say. You know what else I find weird? So T.I., like, he was a rapper, right? He would wear the hat all crooked like and shit, right? But like, you're also now, I understand you were a rapper, but you're now a 40-year-old man, bro.
What about the hat?
Like, it's weird when you see a grown ass man.
Was he wearing a hat? No,
Yeah,
I saw him hatless.
I think he still wears it like that.
Anybody can wear the hat. It's not. Who are you to decide who's gonna wear a hat or not?
But it's weird.
You still wear weird hats.
Yeah, but I wear them properly.
Yeah, but bro, you gotta stop wearing hats.
No, you wear the hat properly, bro. You don't wear it like it's a high school thing. No?
I know, but I think after a certain age, you gotta stop wearing your big gold hats and shit too. No, by that.
No, that you can wear. You just wear it, and they're not big and gold, but you can wear it. But you wear it normal.
I don't know.
Well, no, like
you dress. You're just a little wacky.
Yeah, obviously.
For a guy that looks divorced, like you look 57, you should not be dressed like a child.
I don't dress like a child. Absolutely not.
Pull that gold zipper down.
Why? How am I dressed like a child?
Pull it all the way down, Poseidon.
But I don't wear it like that because I'm not a retard.
Yeah, that's how you should wear it.
No.
Yeah.
Because then you look ridiculous. The whole point is to look Star
You look
Trek.
ridiculous now. You look.
I don't.
Yeah, you look.
I look like I'm from the future.
Yeah, the future where everyone is just eating high carb items.
I'm here to warn everyone that it doesn't look good.
Yeah. Like, wear whatever the fuck you want. I don't care shit what he wears, bro.
Obviously, but I mean, like,
I just didn't like that he didn't understand where Godfrey was coming from. Like, it took him a while to get that there's things that aren't done. I know you come from, you're a big celebrity in the rap game, but if you're gonna go into this other world, this other medium, you have to have respect for it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's kind of like those dudes that showed up at the bordel on Friday and because the stool at the bordel, there's a special stool on the stage.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, so they came in. I'm not even gonna say their name. Apparently they're known here, but I don't want to say the guy's name.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they had a lot of negative energy is what people were telling me.
Okay.
And he goes on stage and one of the guys takes that stool, but it's like that stool's uncomfortable. We have comfortable stools for you to sit on with cushions. This one has no cushion. So then the host, he went on because Luke was losing his shit. Luke's like, bro, what the fuck? Get the stool back. So he went and says, I'll trade you. He goes, why are you guys still in the... But it's just weird to see someone actually went on stage right before the show starts. Like, to have the audacity to go on the stage and take the stool.
Yeah.
You have to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah, 100. You have to be a next level douchebag.
Yeah. I'm going to have the audacity to go on stage. So you see shit like that and you're like, I don't know why this happens. Like, I don't know why people are like that.
It's called, like in good old Greek, anesthesia.
Yeah.
How do we say that in English?
I don't know if there's a direct translation.
It's not a direct translation. Like just zero regard.
In French, I guess it would be like paresseux.
Disregard.
Yeah. Yeah, complete disregard.
Complete disregard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like for that synapse to happen in your brain of like
entitled.
I'm just
all. Yeah, it's
you know.
There's a bit of entitlement in that. Yeah, definitely entitled.
Yeah, entitlement. Yeah,
yeah,
entitled. That's a good word, mademoiselle. But like. Yeah, it's this next level douchey. I don't know who these guys are, but fuck them.
Gary finally with a relevant comment. How long do you think Bert Kreischer, aka Successful Poseidon, is going to get away with not wearing a shirt? It's funny because Poseidon used to pop his shirt off a lot in the old episodes. How long do you think he's going to get away with it? I mean, the fact that he's gone away with it for this long proves that he can do it as much as he wants, right?
Yeah. First of all, I don't think there's anything to get away with to begin with. It's just a thing.
Oh, no, not that he's going to get arrested. Like, how long do you think he's going to be able to do it? And people are still, yeah. Like, he means, when do you think someone's going to be like, all right, bro, put your fucking shirt on and tell some jokes? Like, that's what he means.
But he does tell jokes.
But that's why I think as long as everything works.
Yeah, there you go.
You can do it for, like, look at Carrot Top. People were like, wait, how long is he going to keep going?
Who's Carrot Top?
He's a prop comic.
Okay.
He's in Vegas. I think he's doing a residency. How long now you with these props and how long is it? He has a residency in Vegas. If it works and you have the fan base for it,
yeah.
Technically there's no limit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But why would somebody get upset at that? Unless it's only Gary Atlas that's getting upset at that. Maybe he's jealous.
Who said the word upset never even came up?
Well,
that's you projecting.
I would assume that people are upset.
Yeah, that's you projecting. Yeah, that's not what he asked at all. He just said, how do you think he's going to get away without wearing a shirt? That means, like, how long can he just keep this up?
Yeah, you're right.
But he can keep it up for a while. As long, if it's the gimmick and people are coming for that and all that, you can...
Yeah, you could
get away with it. Yeah, as long as it works. If something works...
And as long as he actually says jokes. Like, he actually says jokes, Bert Kreischer. Like, I've watched some of his shit. Like, I like him. You know? If you just...
Yeah, Gary's like, why would I be upset? Yeah.
Okay, no, I just assumed... Anyways,
yeah, no.
I assumed wrong.
Now people expect it, so he could be saying something and pull it off, or he could pull off on the start of the show. Yeah. As long as it works, he's not bothered. It's never... You don't have to stop doing it. You get it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, if it was like a crutch, like his jokes aren't working, so he pulls his shirt off and be like, all right, bro, stop. That's a different story. But that's not what's happening.
But it doesn't do it that
It's part
way.
of the... it's part of the show. It's part of what he's offering you. Yeah.
You know, I never once thought that, you know, how does it keep getting away? I just thought like,
I never even think about Kreischer taking his shirt off or not. That's his thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same way I thought about it.
Yeah, a bigger question what people normally ask is, how long do you think Brendan Schaub's going to get away with not being funny but being called a comedian? That's people ask me that shit.
I don't know who that is.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. You know what the problem is with Brendan Schaub? He doesn't come off as a bad guy. That's why I feel shitty when people talk shit about him. Because I don't know enough about him. I never met Brendan Schaub, so I don't know. He might be a bad, but he doesn't come off as a bad guy. He comes off as a cool dude. Yeah. So I feel bad that everyone talks shit, but he's not. He moved on very quickly. He wasn't ready to be where he was. So when he does stand up, people say that they're underwhelmed or whatever. But he's kind of grabbing the opportunities that are given to him. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I give you the opportunity, maybe you're not good, but you have a fan base, and you know I want you to headline my club. Are you going to say no? Odds are, if you have the balls and you're going to say yes, and you're going to try your best, right?
Yeah.
So he's not doing anything wrong.
Nah. And I'm sure he's not that bad. I'm sure he must have some good zingers, at least. No?
I don't know.
Or like it's all just garbage. He must have at least something for people to hire him. He must have at least.
I saw a special I think he did once. It was unwatchable.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But that was early on. They gave him a special very early on. But but I still feel like he didn't do anything wrong. They gave him an opportunity.
But then again, they gave him the opportunity. But as somebody who aspires to be a stand-up comedian, I would still say no, even though the money was offered and the opportunity was offered, because then that could ruin your career.
It could, but not him. He already has a fan base. But I'll give you an example. Let's say fighting-wise, right? So he's a fighter. He goes in. He decides he wants to fight. He loses a fight. Does that mean he shouldn't have done it because he lost? He fucking tried. Like, you know what I mean? You have to try sometimes.
Yeah, but that's also the name of the game. There's always going to be
Julian, did you say Segura is better? Was that a debate that Tom Segura is better than Brendan Schaub at stand-up?
I think he meant
Julian,
Bert
who the fuck is debating that?
I think he meant Bert Kreischer.
Tom Segura is the top of his game.
By the way.
Yeah. But even Brendan Schaub anyway is that. So I see, he gets a lot of hate, the guy. But I just feel bad because it's very hard. Let's see, Gary says he's not as bad as he used to be. So he's getting better. Okay. So what do you want the guy to do? The guy's trying. Obviously, he got these opportunities early on. He's trying his fucking best. That's what everybody does. We always get better. Hopefully we're going to be better today than we were yesterday, and it keeps going like that. In a year or two, maybe he's going to be one of the fucking, maybe not the greatest ever, but he's going to be one of the top touring. You never know. He keeps hustling, trying.
One of the top dogs.
Yeah, he keeps hustling, trying. He's got the fan base already. He can get his practice in. People, as long as you're not doing anything wrong, you're not stealing from anyone, there shouldn't be an issue.
So you know what? Good for him. Even he's capitalizing. Try. You know what I mean? He has a fan base for it.
Yeah, you got to push from Joe Rogan. You take advantage of those stuff and you try his best. Yeah.
You know what's funny? On TikTok, there are some women comics who get like specials and shit, or they do stand up, and it's like there's just no punchline. Like they're just like, to them the punchline is they're talking like a black woman, but they're white women. You know what I mean? And they're trying to talk like dudes and shit.
Even this has no punchline, by the way, because
I know
you're trying to relay an emotion you felt while watching the video, because you don't remember exactly what was said in the video.
I don't.
So basically, what you're saying is, bro, remember how I felt? How the fuck am I supposed to remember how you felt, bro? You're the type of guy that goes, bro, remember my dream yesterday? It's like, no, why would I remember your dream?
Next time I'm gonna send you the video so you know what I'm talking about.
I'm never gonna see it.
Yeah, probably. But it's basically, the reason why I do see it is because some dudes, what they'll do is they'll duet the video. I'm like, this is not funny at all, because it's some women comics who think they're funny, but like there's just no punch. It's just them blabbering on about their day. It's like them saying like, fucking cereal,
yeah,
bro,
honeycomb. Right? But if somebody watched it, there are people laughing. Do people like it? If you have your fucking fan base, do your thing, bro.
They're doing like woke shit.
I'll give you an example. If somebody takes the clip of you doing crowd work,
that was terrible though.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That was terrible, right? Were your fans not happy?
But not.
Answer the questions. Don't deviate, shit stirrer. Were your fans happy? In context, your fans were happy at your nonsense, right?
Yes,
but there's no buts.
Not for the right reasons.
It doesn't matter. The right reason is them being happy. The right reason is you produce something that makes them happy. If her fans are happy, you're not stealing anything. The fuck do you care, bro? Let them go. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Don't just hate the player, bro. Hate the game. Leave these women alone. Have you seen the silence Amy Schumer did during his bit in the Grammy, I think? Oh, I don't know what that means, Steven. I don't know what that sentence means. Poseidon just turned into Amy Schumer. Dave Tellis says, I always say if you don't like someone's comedy, you just move on and don't watch it. Yeah. It's not my type of comedy. See, Dave gets it.
No, 100%.
me.
No, I didn't go out seeking this.
Yeah,
was
Dave, the
thrown
only
to me.
time I feel like you should be outraged is if someone did something outrageous. If somebody stole something, did something nefarious. But if you don't like the comic, just don't watch them. That's going to make your life easier. Let's see. Just had a 10-minute convo about a dude not being good, but having the right to perform, then turns around and says, these women. Well, it wasn't a 10-minute convo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like nobody gave me money. This was just like, go up there, fuck around.
No, she's saying because you were just... Actually, he's pretty on point. Actually, he stayed consistent. He felt like just that Brendan Schaub should not have the right to do comedy and that those broads should not have the right to do comedy. Poseidon is an absolutist. If you're not funny, you shouldn't do stand-up is what he thinks.
I shouldn't even be doing stand-up.
You shouldn't. The thing is, it's subjective. So people laughed at you. If I had someone that doesn't know you, doesn't know anything about this universe, that would have objectively been terrible.
Yeah, I see.
Within context, though, it was glorious.
I
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So you have to give people the benefit of the doubt.
I get it now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the thing. You feel me, dog?
I feel it. I agree with you. I agree.
Less hate. Just masturbate.
I don't have hate. I have opinions.
Don't we all?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's about I don't have hate. These broads can do whatever the fuck they want.
Fucking dumb broads can do whatever the fuck they want.
First,
I don't hate these stupid broads.
start with fucking voting, now this, bro.
It started with the right to vote. But, look, I'll give them the right to vote. I'm not going to give them the right to waste my fucking time. Yeah, I get it. So speaking of comedy, this summer is going to be a lot of fun.
Yo, this
here in
summer's
Montreal.
going to be hot.
I have the inside scoop on a couple of shows that they haven't announced fully, but there's going to be some cool shit that they're working on for this festival, English and French. I think it's going to be the first week where there's such a big overlap. The first year, that there's such a big overlap. Because normally what they would do is I think the first 2 weeks of the festival season was the French festival. And then the following 2 weeks was the English one. I think now there's going to be like a full week where there's overlap. It's both at the same time.
God damn, eh?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, fuck. So you're going to be able to like... Fuck yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, so if you're bilingual, you got everything. And at the same time, you're going to be
Yeah.
losing your shit.
Yeah, if you're a big comedy nerd...
Yeah, and then we have a lot in Quebec.
Yeah.
It's a lot of big
You're going to
comedy.
have a fucking hard on.
I wonder, given what happened the last 2 years, I wonder what the hotel prices are like. Is it affordable for people to come down here?
No, it's still going to be... any advantage they can take to, first of all, skyrocket prices, they're going to take it, for sure.
Would you ever stay in a hostel, you?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Me neither. I saw that movie Hostel.
Me, it's not about that. It's, first of all, I don't feel comfortable sleeping with other motherfuckers around me, bro. I like my
If
privacy.
you keep your mom off the streets, they wouldn't be fucking her.
Oh, fuck's sake. Go fuck yourself.
You know where that's from?
No.
Sopranos.
Oh, that's... I don't remember that. That's a good line, though. But first of all, and then they do the whole cooking thing. Like, if you want to cook, you got to share the kitchen with other people.
Oh, there's shared kitchens? I didn't even know they have kitchens.
You didn't know that. Well, the good hostels have kitchens, by the way.
I like how you said the good hostels. Even the name, hostel.
Yeah.
It's too much of a hostile name.
Yeah.
It's a very hostile name.
Yeah, very, very, too similar. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck away from me.
Very German.
Yeah.
Could be cool to have a Pantelis Nation event. You know what, Mullet? That is
interesting
something
that
to
you
think
say
about.
that.
It's just, well, there's going to be actually I can't even announce it. But there's some cool events happening. But I can't announce it just yet until everything's officialized. But trust me, I'm going to be present at the festival. You feel me, dogs? You feel me? No, we're going to have fun this summer. But the Pantelis Nation event that we might want to do with just the patrons, I got the idea from our friend P.B. Rivard, French comedian, notorious mullet wearer. He told me that he sometimes does events. He just started it. Well, he'll rent a hall. It's free entrance for patrons. They only know about it. They get special tickets that are free. He just pays for the hall. He does stand-up. He could try new shit just for patrons. We're going to start doing events like that. Because we have the patrons.
Yep.
I'll just have to book a room. And then I'll get them to sign up so they each get like their barcodes.
Yep.
And then they get that. It's actually it's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, he's like, because he was teaching me there's different ways of utilizing your patronage, right? There's ways now where they're helping create all the content, all that, the membership, but you can also just have events with just them, and you could test new shit out, see what works, see what doesn't. It's fucking smart. I like it. What's the matter?
No, I'm thinking that, like, this is a good
Don't
idea.
do that. It's not good for you. It doesn't work out.
It's bad for my heart.
Are you going to be at Humor Fest, Amelie says. Amelie, I don't know what the fuck Humor Fest is. Sounds like a knockoff of Just for Laughs.
Yeah, have you seen these?
Have you been to the Just for You want to come to my humor festival? There's good humor.
It does sound very Bosnian comedy festival.
Maybe it's like a Quebec comedy festival. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe in Humour. Festival d'Humour.
Maybe it's probably Quebec.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't.
By the way, Dave asked me in the chat, did you finish Elden Ring? I mentioned it before, I think I did. Yeah, I finished that shit. Beat it. I didn't finish it. I beat it. And there's like 3 endings. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, bro. I got so pissed off.
Oh, there's multiple endings?
So here's the thing. There's multiple endings to this game. And there is a ending that I did because I did a special quest line in the game that's like super fucking long to finish and shit. It's like a side quest, but it's like
a lot of math related
one of those
questions.
long side quests. I guess kind of. And at the end of the game, you can choose. There's like a summon sign on the floor, and if you press triangle, you summon this witch, and you get that
Which
ending.
witch?
The witch of the west, the wicked witch of the west.
Oh my god, which old witch?
So you press triangle and you summon her, you get that ending, right?
Stop banging on the table.
I'm sorry. Now the thing is, I didn't want to get that ending, but the thing is, because the game basically triangles to like summon, it accustoms you so much to press triangle that like I saw triangle pop up on the screen and I pressed it and then I summoned the witch. I was like, no, I didn't want that ending, so I got the wrong ending, so now I have to beat the game again.
I think that's the right ending.
No, there's numerous endings. I want to do the selfish thing because you could go and you could claim the light for you or the flame for you, and you become the god of the next world.
And you want to be the god?
I want to be the god of the next world. Fuck all these peasants, bro. Or you can give the flame to the chick that's with you, the maiden, and she kind of takes a sacrifice, and then it begins a new age of mankind. Basically, there's no gods and shit, right?
I don't trust her. I
don't trust that hoe either, right? So that's why I want to take it for myself, right?
But right now, you gave it to the witch.
I gave it to the witch, and it started the
bad.
It started
a dark age,
a age of moonlight, of just the moon. So it's like a dark age and shit.
So you fucked over.
I fucked over 1,000 years of people.
You fucked over an entire civilization just because you wanted to have sex with a witch.
No, I didn't want to.
It sounds like you. Hold on.
She had multiple arms.
Actually, okay, exactly, so I kind of get it. Actually,
that's exactly why you'd want to have sex with her. You know what I mean? Like, bro, multiple arms and shit. Like, she could fucking.
I don't know where her finger begins and my asshole ends.
But like, gangbangs with like a character like that would be wild. Could you imagine she could like jerk off fucking 8 dudes at the same time?
I can't imagine. I'm gonna choose not to as well.
I don't blame you.
When you were young, you always wanted to bang Goro.
Oh, but well, because I got 4 dicks. Anyways,
Goro doesn't have 4 dicks.
I have 4 dicks because he has 4 arms.
I don't have 4 dicks.
Because hand job would.
Bro, clinical science barely classifies what you have already as a dick. So
we could argue it's an overgrown clit.
It's not an argument. That's what they've been telling you since you were a kid.
So where was I going with this?
They're like, ma'am. You're like, sir. It is, sir.
I'm the opposite of what's her face?
Of Macho Man.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, that was a good. Speaking of Randy Savage, I was playing the wrestling game.
Oh yes,
a lot of fun, a lot of bugs.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, they really fucked that shit up.
Fuck.
But
they do that I feel like. Hold on. By the way, speaking of bugs in video games, I feel like to a certain extent they do that shit on purpose. No. Especially the wacky bugs.
No, I was in game development. They don't do it on purpose. Trust me, they don't want them there. It's just you have your time constraint. It's never up to you. So towards the end of development, you kind of pick and choose what's worth fixing and what you have to.
I see.
Let go for later. The only good thing nowadays is updates. That didn't exist back in the day.
Yeah.
So now, at least during the life cycle of a game, shit can get fixed. That's the only saving grace that you just pray and you're like, please fix this. On the spectrum of sexes, Poseidon is somewhere in the middle. Yeah,
like hermaphrodite.
No, that's
not a hermaphrodite.
No, that's both. A hermaphrodite is both.
So what's in the middle?
I don't know. I don't know. A hermaphrodite includes 100% of both. Like you have the organs of both.
Speaking of hermaphrodites, there is a movie with a hermaphrodite that basically is born, tries to become like
How
an
come we
astronaut.
don't hear about that anymore? Did hermaphrodites stop being a thing?
No, it's just super rare.
Yeah.
It's
Do
very.
we know why it happens?
Something in the womb happens and they end up being born.
Obviously, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But do we know what it is? Is it like a vitamin deficiency? Is it
No, it has nothing to do with it. It's just like a freak accident
Nothing's
by
a
nature.
freak accident. That's not how nature works. There's a reason.
Maybe there is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But there is an interesting movie that I forgot it has to do with time travel. You would enjoy this. It's with Ethan Hawke.
I like Ethan Hawke.
He's a cool dude, right? So, anyways, you find out in the movie this hermaphrodite has to travel through time and shit, and it's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, watch it. It's gonna explode your brain a little bit.
Is that the log line of the movie?
Yeah.
This hermaphrodite travels through time, it'll explode your brain.
Yeah,
it's a good way.
It's a. I don't know, but if I say it, I'm gonna give away the plot point.
Don't give away the plot point.
But because, bro, it's super interesting. It's wild,
all right.
bro.
What's it called?
Predestination.
Okay.
Has to do with time travel.
I love time travel.
You're gonna like it.
What does a hermaphrodite fit in? What does that have to do with hermaphrodites?
You gotta watch the movie, bro.
All right.
You gotta watch it.
That movie is messed up, but Predestination. Oh, okay. He says it's messed up. Okay, so I'll watch it. Yeah, Gapes likes it too. All right.
Yeah, Predestination, you're the name.
All right, if you guys like it, I'll watch that shit.
I think it's good. I was able.
It's not one of your pornos, is it?
No. I was able to predict the movie. I was able to predict kind of how it ended and everything. And
hermaphrodite.
You know,
I could tell.
No.
From the penis, I could tell. She had a penis, I could tell.
But I was kind of able to predict. I was able to predict the movie.
Quite the predicament. Oh no, Gabe says he does not like that movie. Interesting. It might not be a good movie. Poseidon says yes.
But
Gabe says
did
no.
I say it was a good movie? I didn't say it was a good movie.
You did.
I did?
Repeatedly.
Yeah, good. In the scale. Yeah, it's a good movie.
You said it again.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I would say because there's poor, fair, good, very good, and then excellent. So I would say it's good. It's like
wait, what
average.
scale is that?
My scale.
But we don't know your scale.
Okay, so it's good. So it's like like a 6 out of 10.
What's Jurassic Park?
6, 7 out of 10. Jurassic Park.
The original.
The original one. I don't know. I have to rewatch it again as an adult. I watched it as a kid.
As a kid, what would you put
As a kid, I would have said like fucking 10, bro.
Okay. So Jurassic Park's a 10?
As a kid, though.
Okay, you're like, what the fuck is this movie? All right, well, I mean, I'll check it out if I got nothing to do.
Yeah, if you got nothing to do, you should watch it. Great concept, an idea, one-time view. Yeah, agree with Gapes on that.
It's a great one-time view.
Yeah, it's a great concept, an idea, and one-time view. I agree 100% with what he just wrote.
Where do I get this?
Netflix.
It's on the Flicks.
It's on the Flixes.
Okay, there's some other show on the Flicks right now, too, I think. There's that Better Call Saul. I catch glimpses of it here and there. I like Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. From, I keep forgetting the name of that show, bro.
Breaking Good.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, you saw a different version. I think you saw the UK
what about
version.
Furious Park? I've never seen that shit.
That's where Fast and Furious meets Jurassic Park.
Oh.
It's a bunch of raptors on Mustangs.
God damn.
But they're all family.
That was such a good edit from Gabe's.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Yeah. This movie was made in 2014. I watched it as a kid. Wait, what?
What is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about the new Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about the old Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it was in the 90s, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that was in the 90s, buddy.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed those movies as a child. To me, they were horror movies. As an adult, they are no longer horror movies.
Like was it a horror movie?
As a child,
I was never scared. I was never deathly scared of dinosaurs.
Not deathly scared of dinosaurs because I knew that they don't exist in real life.
A lot of kids were scared of dinosaurs.
I was not one of those kids. Yeah, I was not one of those children either. Let's not be ridiculous here. I was afraid of the jump scares. To me, it was a horror movie. Like, it was scary.
Yeah, jump scares are scary.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I never for 1 second thought that I'm going to get jumped by a fucking T-Rex out in fucking Park Extension, bro. You know what I mean?
But if you had moved to Toronto, the raptors are everywhere.
Ah, I like that. That's clever.
So here's the thing. Yeah, I was never scared, but there was a good game about dinosaurs. It was a game called Dino Crisis.
I tried playing that as a kid also. I could not play it. I was too shit.
You were too shit?
I was too shit, yeah.
It was like Resident Evil. It was a good game. I have the original, I think, in the second one, but I don't know if it still plays on my PS3. Hopefully you could download those this summer. They said PlayStation's gonna release a thing where you could download the old games.
Yeah.
I would stream all the old games. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah. I would go back and revisit.
They're
some of them.
wacky. Yeah. They all have bad voice actors and their lips don't move, so just like, oh no, is that a dinosaur?
It's like a bunch of ventriloquists.
Yeah. It's fucking. I like old games like that. They moved it like a Metal Gear Solid. Snake would, because the face was stuck on, right?
Yeah.
So he would just move his head.
Yeah.
Metal Gear. Can't be. I remember that. Yeah. That was fun.
But
Love Metal Gear.
what else? You know what's a good Dino game that exists now? Ark.
Is that
Ark
good?
Survival. Apparently, it's good. There's like a whole community playing it online.
There's communities playing everything. I
Yeah.
don't trust communities anymore. Too many communities out there. Here's an idea. Less communities. This YouTube thing, they keep calling it the YouTube community. What the fuck? No one ever calls and sees if I'm doing well. YouTube community. The only time YouTube ever messages me is to tell me I'm in trouble.
It's true.
We've demonetized your video. You made fun of catfish like last week. You can't use the cat. And then I appealed it, and then I won, but the edited version was already out in public.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's a waste of my time.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah. I appealed it. I appealed it. I go, I'm not watching the full episode. I'm a clip, and I'm making fun of it. Like,
I got flagged for TikTok videos, by the way.
yeah, that's because those girls were underage. I don't think you should have mentioned that
okay.
here. That's just, awkward.
It was TikTok videos. We were commenting over them, me, Alex, and Viron, and they had music, those videos, and there was music that apparently is no good, but it's on TikTok, right?
I know, but the music, the thing is, it's an algorithm.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell you turn off the music, because they sense it and then they just flag it.
Yeah, well, that's what I told our friend. But
And by the time you get someone to reply to you and everything, it loses all.
I just muted the audio of the video.
Yeah.
That's it, because you have the choice to. They tell you you're demonetized. What do you want to do? So what I did was I just muted the
audio and let them. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still talking over the video, so it still kind of makes sense. You can hear us, but
with no sound.
No, you can hear us also.
But with no sound from the video.
No sound from the video. But
that's
the video
pretty
makes
impressive
sense.
that YouTube could do that shit. Eh?
It is very impressive.
They could do some cool shit.
Because they give you the option. I found that impressive. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Where YouTube missed the boat, I think, they would have been like in charge of everything, including podcasting. They didn't want to give people the option to lock their phones and listen to audio. They wanted you to pay for premium to do all that stuff. That's where I think they fucked up. Because had they allowed you to do it, then podcasting would have just lived on YouTube.
It's true, eh?
Because they would have done what Spotify does with Rogan.
Yeah.
Where you watch the video, you just lock the screen, it never stops, it continues. It goes audio form and vice. If you want to go back to video, you could just click on it and watch it. So they would have had that first, but they got greedy.
But then again, I think Spotify, you have to pay the premium in order to listen to all those podcasts.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You don't need Spotify premium?
No.
To listen to podcasts?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
100% sure, yeah. You just have to go through, they just have those extra ads.
Oh.
Free. Yeah. I pay for premium because I have different accounts and shit, but you don't have to pay for premium, no.
Oh,
you just get the ads.
Oh, you also can't download it. If you have premium, you can download either songs or...
Maybe, yeah, that's a good thing,
yeah. That's
which
a good
is a good feature because you want it like when you go to... When
out
you're
in
on
the
a plane,
woods. Yeah. Or
on the woods in your case, you fucking weirdo. I refuse to get YouTube Premium. Yeah, I don't get I'm not gonna pay, I don't know what Premium is for.
Well, it's for being able to lock your phone screen and listen to a video. That's one of them. And
locking.
Also, yeah, to lock basically the locking feature.
Once you lock it, you can still listen.
Yeah.
It's a cool feature, but like I said, they should have had that for everyone.
For free, yeah.
For free, and just podcasts would always live there. And they should have been softer on podcasts. They shouldn't be censoring you. They should let you do your thing.
Yeah.
It would have been the place where podcasts live. They would have been making so much money.
Yeah. But instead, they decided to fucking act like a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, they're going to get mad at this. Yeah, they do act like bitches sometimes.
Yeah.
One time I remember it was a Pantelis Live. They said it was hate speech.
Wait, what?
We had blocked one of my episodes. And
I think I remember this.
Yeah, and they said it was hate speech. And I said, really?
It was for the morning show, I think.
No, it was here. It was Pantelis Live. I remember.
Oh, shit.
Because then I said, oh, okay, because you could reply. And they go, if you're wrong or whatever, they'll disable your account. So I said, all right, show me where the hate speech is. Took 3 days, then they gave me back the stuff. They said, we looked at your video, we can't find it. I didn't argue, and I said, show me where it is.
Yeah.
And where's the hate? You fucking because I guess someone flagged it. We talked about a subject they didn't want to talk, but I said hate speech. They said that I was like, okay, show me.
But that's fucked up, bro. First of all, as somebody reporting that, right? How much of a little fucking bitch you have to be? Like, oh yeah, they're talking about a subject that I don't want them to.
Get a Raspberry Pi, and the ads are gone. I don't know what that means, Steven, but it does sound
I think
delicious.
that's how that works.
Isn't Raspberry Pi the little computers?
Sorry?
Isn't Raspberry Pi
It's BlackBerry.
No, Raspberry Pi is a little computer. A BlackBerry is a phone.
There's a small computer called Raspberry Pi?
You didn't know about the no?
No. What? I've never heard of this thing.
Yeah.
What?
And you could build your own shit around. Anyways, Emily says she has YouTube Premium, and you can also download and have YouTube Music. So that's kind of what it's for. So if you're not using, like I have Spotify, so there's no point. But if I didn't have Spotify, I could spend my money on Premium and then have all the music and do that same shit. But they're all kind of doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
Which defeats the purpose of having multiple.
But then again, you also want competition.
Yeah, I prefer competition because then people get better.
There you go.
Look at streaming platforms.
And
you know who fucked up? I think Vimeo fucked up.
Yeah.
At one point, they had the best platform for streaming videos, and they didn't want to double down. They closed off. They got while YouTube became open and anyone could create an account and stream and live stream. Vimeo said, "Fuck it, we're gonna start charging people do this to do their stuff." So then all the creators left. Like, why would I stay here? You're gonna charge me to go live. YouTube isn't.
Yeah.
Because YouTube understood. They're like, yeah, we're going to make money off other people's shit. Because YouTube basically makes money without creating anything. It's all our content, and they make money off it. But what they pay is the infrastructure. They need to maintain the servers, the website, all that stuff, the apps. And in exchange, they make all the ad revenue, which is retarded. It's bonkers money. That's why it's worth it for them. And all the premiums and all that shit adds up. Vimeo didn't see it. Vimeo saw short term. And that's why I think they fucked themselves. A lot of people do that. They see the short-term gain.
Yeah, but now you can't do that. You gotta look past your nose, motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta have good business people.
Yeah.
Vimeo didn't, I guess. They're still in contact with me. They want me to move they asked to move like the podcast there, like instead of Patreon, set up a Vimeo thing and stuff. But remember, we looked at the cost. Like she sent me the proposal.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. It's literally like do what you're doing now, but spend an extra $40,000 a year.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense. There's no incentive.
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
They're very bad at business.
Yeah, Patreon has it down packed. Patreon is doing a good thing.
No kidding. Just got servers for ads getting onto the live stream. Oh, you got served ads. Yeah. You see, they locked into the live stream and YouTube's like, yo, buy this blender.
And also, YouTube has their hands in a lot of stuff. Like, you could rent movies off of YouTube, too, which is fucking dope as well.
YouTube played it smart, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you could do a lot of shit on YouTube. You could just have a YouTube account and you just do everything from there.
If YouTube hadn't screwed up creators during the ad apocalypse, because that guy, Carlos Menza, who's you don't even hear about him anymore.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's a whole long story. And Crowder, too, fucked everyone, I guess, because of that. Because he was the one that got everyone in trouble. But if that hadn't happened and people were still making crazy money on YouTube, yeah, they'd be further along than where they are now.
Well, I remember YouTube made new millionaires, bro.
Yeah. That was right before we got on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was right before we got on. Yeah, bro, the PewDiePie. Filthy Frank became a millionaire off of YouTube, bro.
Good for him.
Yeah, but Filthy Frank is...
Filthy.
Like, his content is filthy. Yeah, there you go. You have it. Like that's.
I don't even know what he does, but his name is Filthy.
Well,
Pantelis and Poseidon. There's a party room that you can rent at the Laurentian Lanes. I'll get it for your guests for free for your first Patreon show. Ooh, Penny. I don't know what the Laurentian Lanes is.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
And I don't know what the party room is, but it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those.
Is
rooms.
Laurentian Lanes like bowling?
No, I think it's a place like Le Laurentian. Like a town.
It's called Laurentian Lanes.
Yeah.
In Saint Laurent, you see? It's not a town.
Oh, it's a joint. Oh, okay.
Is it bowling? Because it says lanes. So I would think Laurentian Lanes is like bowling lanes.
Or maybe it's like a party room where you just do a ton of cocaine and just.
Will there be children there?
It's not lines. It's lanes.
Is there going to be kids pizza and kids meals? It's the party room.
Yo, if there's kids pizza there, I'm there.
Why?
That was a weird state. Yeah, you know that.
If the kids are there, bro, I'm there. Poseidon, what do you mean? You know what I mean.
By the way, kids' pizza is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, it's bowling, she says. Yes. Ah, very cool. Yes, we'll talk. Yes.
Somewhat close to the airport. I know where that is, actually. I know exactly where that is.
I don't know where that is, but...
I know exactly where that is, and you know what? I don't know.
It might be there. Who the hell knows? We might do something like that. There's food, so Poseidon's going to be there. Is that a pedo code? Yeah, Poseidon's the new Pizzagate.
No, but I've been to that joint.
You just Pizzagated yourself.
It's not. I did. That's funny. It's not a nice joint.
What? Laurentian Lanes?
Nah, I don't think. Nah.
It's not a nice joint?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like crack whores?
Yeah. Well,
impossible.
almost,
How crack whores get there? It's there's no metro.
Well, they're native crack whores.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of natives in that area.
Are you sure?
They fly in. Yeah, they fly in. They get hammered. Yeah, they spend.
They fly in just to go to this party room.
No. But they have nowhere to go, and that place is open late, so they go there.
It's free, and they renovated.
If they renovated, maybe.
Oh shit! I like renovated spots. They have an old school arcade. The plot is thickening. I'm enjoying where this is going. Yeah.
But look, last time I went there, why did I go there? Did I go on a Tinder date?
I think you went there. It was crack whore related.
I think I went on a Tinder date and the girl was disgusting. And then there was just
She's like, I just flew in for the bowling.
Yeah. No. But anyways, and did I drop somebody off?
I never heard of this place, but it's a cool name though, Laurentian Lanes.
Yeah, I remember going there once, and I was like, I'm never going there again.
Oh, by the way, on the French part, if anybody's gonna get Manscaped products, they sent me stuff this whole month for the French podcast. Pantelis 20 is the promo code. I'm just telling you guys, I'm not pushing on you. If you're gonna get something for Manscaped anyway, just take the 20% free shipping off. And NordVPN on the French podcast also. So if you want VPN services to watch like Netflix and all that shit, I think their promo code is just Pantelis. I said on the French podcast.
Yeah, you said it on the French cast. We recorded them.
Anyways, you have that there. I was going to mention English so that they don't feel left out.
Yeah, why not?
If you're going to get stuff.
Yeah.
I already have a VPN.
Yeah?
Yeah, they gave me a free one.
Oh.
Which was nice of them.
Okay. I don't really care about VPNs.
I use it mostly on my phone.
Yeah?
Yeah, so for example, Poseidon, my phone is set to the United States of good old America.
Got it.
Which means that when I'm on the YouTubes, I could take out the YouTube and I play around my phone. My YouTube player is still working.
Well, that's because, can you lock your phone?
No, if I lock it, I think then it'll shut down. But in general, people in the States are allowed to use other apps and YouTube still works. It's only in Canada that they block that.
Yeah. So you can listen to something while you use your phone for other shit.
Oh, of course, yeah. I do it all the time. Which is actually kind of funny because when I didn't know what was going on. So the first time it ever happened to me, I think I was in Texas. And I went to scroll to another app and YouTube was still playing. The player was there. I was like, what the fuck? I go, oh, fuck, YouTube must have upgraded. This is nice. It's a nice feature.
And then you came back.
And it wasn't happening. I go, what did I do? What did I change? How did I get that feature back? I never realized. And then when I set up the VPN and I would put the States, that's when it started happening again. And that's when I realized, I go, holy shit, they really fucked Canada out of like just a regular feature.
Yeah. Even content sometimes. You know how many times I've clicked on a video and they're like, sorry, you can't watch this in Canada?
Oh, yeah, that's normal. Manscaped, bullshit. Is it worth it if someone have tried it? I tried it. Poseidon, I got him a box. I think I gave to, what's his name? Leroux Saint-Jacques.
Yeah. I love that's how you call him.
I still have I still use their body wash. The thing that they have the deodorant for the armpits is good.
I use that as well.
It's not abrasive like regular deodorant. Yeah, it's actually I can't really complain. Like the stuff they have is good quality. They have the nose trimmers.
I have sensitive skin, so I would normally react to a lot of deodorants. Like,
me too.
Especially Dove, all this shit.
Yeah.
The only ones I don't react to are Old Spice for some weird reason. And the Manscaped.
The Manscaped, I don't react to it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't.
I guess the perfumes or whatever the fuck they use.
Yeah, like my armpits don't swell. My armpits would swell.
Yeah. So the Manscaped shit, yeah, that's why, or else I wouldn't. They sent us first. They sent us tons of boxes of shit because they want you to try it first in case you're not comfortable promoting it.
And the razor's cool. I like the razor.
Yeah. So we tried the shit and no one had a problem with it. So that's why we started promoting it.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you're gonna get Gillette or whatever. Might as well get it. If you can get a discount, Pantelis 20, get 20% off, free shipping.
Yay. I really like their shampoo bottles.
The
and their metal.
Yeah, they are metal, yeah.
That's cool. I don't know why that's cool.
They even sent me lip balm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet. I should.
Yeah.
My lips are cracked.
You need to do a promo with Dr. Squash. I don't know who Dr. Squash is. I don't know who that is.
Does he play squash?
I don't know what that is. Best natural soap bars. Oh, it's soap. I don't know. You know who I should speak to?
Who?
I should reach out to the Daily Wire people. Because apparently they're selling their own everything. They're just making they're living like off the grid like hippies. They're making their own razors.
Is that Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro. He's making his own razors, his own movies. He's like, I'm just gonna create my own shit. I swear to
Really?
God. Yeah, I'm not. Someone told me this. Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for him. Yes. Also hilarious. Going off the grid. But yeah, I should see if they want to. So.
You know, these are. Look at the Jews here, whatever. They're off the grid and shit. They do their own thing. That one day is gonna bite me in the ass.
It's gonna bite you in the ass right now. I don't even know what that means. Like that old stereotype about Jews. They're off the grid. Is that the stereotype?
They gotta hide and shit.
Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah.
That the Jews have to hide?
Look, it was a train of thought.
They're pretty public. They're pretty out the open.
No, but it was a train of thought, a bad train of thought.
I don't know. There's I don't know. I think you were thinking of Anne Frank, and you couldn't come up with a good joke. You leave the jokes to professionals.
Yes.
Yeah. All made in China. Oh, are they made in China? Actually, it would
What's
make
made
sense.
in China?
Probably the Shapiro stuff. Everything's made in China.
Hold on, isn't Shapiro super like pro-American, make everything in American shit?
Yeah, but if no one in America is making it, that's the problem. Is they moved. That's why I told you guys. I've already said this. Canada and the U.S. Stop moving all the factories away, because then if push comes to shove, you can't make shit here. The infrastructure won't exist.
Yeah. You can imagine we have no more razors, bro.
We're guilty of it. We took over the entire fucking garment district for podcasting.
Yeah.
People are like, when you need a shirt, I'm going to have to describe what a shirt is like to you.
That's funny. But I think the next superpower is going to be China.
I think the next superpower is going to be flight.
Wait, what?
Seems to be everyone's favorite.
No, I'm talking about like a world economic superpower and shit. I think it's China. I think China's taking over.
Wow,
the world.
you're way off. China's the current superpower. Well, yeah. The next superpower might be India.
Well, no, that takes a lot of time. It's going to be India and China is kind of going to be like a Canada-US type of situation.
China's already the world superpower.
It is, yeah. Well, we're in that 10-year grace period.
There's no grace period. They're manufacturing everything. They're dictating what we're doing. No. They influence our politicians here in Canada. They bought off all the real estate. They're buying. They own Africa.
It's true. They do own Africa.
China's the superpower of the world. We just haven't come to terms with it.
Well, that's what I mean by the grace period is they already are.
We passed the grace period.
Most people haven't realized that they're the superpower.
Christine says there's factories here, but it costs more because we respect labor laws. Christine, always want to drop racial attacks against the Chinese. I don't appreciate it, because I'm telling you right now, the racism, out of here.
I feel like that's bullshit, though. How much more would it cost? I think it's just companies being greedy.
It's not that we respect labor. We do respect labor laws.
Yeah.
It's just because companies are greedy. That's the main thing.
There you go, yeah.
Because we've had this argument before when we drop it down. Like, do you want your iPhone to cost $2,000 instead of $1,200? It's like, well, hold on a second. How much does it really cost to make the $1,200 version? $14.
It's $55 by the way.
It's like $60. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so don't you think the markup is a little much?
Yeah.
So why not? It'll cost you, I don't know, crazy amount, $300 to make one.
But no, it would offset the cost, because then we wouldn't pay. Well, because we wouldn't pay so much for shipping. And
no, that's not how shipping works for when they're coming here. They're not paying pure labor. These are containers that they own.
No, right? I understand that no, Apple doesn't own containers. They
do. Of course, they own containers.
No, they have to pay a shipping company, bro. They don't own.
Bro, they're not. All the money's not going to shipping. You can't be this stupid.
What are you talking about?
think that the reason why the prices can't make sense is because they're paying extra for shipping?
No, I'm not.
You can't be this dumb.
No, they're not paying extra for shipping. I'm not saying that.
And they would still have to ship because they're worldwide. Shipping's never going to end.
No.
Whether it's built in China and it's flown everywhere in the world, or it's built here and it's flown everywhere in the world, it's always going to be shipped.
Well, no,
shipping's not the issue.
Most of the market is in North America.
What?
Most of the market, Apple is in North America.
I don't know about that, bro.
The biggest market share is here.
There's 2 billion people in Asia.
I understand that, but a lot of the...
No, they have the market share here, but not
China
their
doesn't
market
like
share.
Apple, by the way.
China doesn't like anything, but not their market share. We're talking about the market share because their market share here, maybe in North America, they have the market share here.
Yeah.
Like most people in North America have iPhones.
Yeah.
But there's an entire world that uses iPhones.
But overseas, what's most popular is Samsung. Samsung is king outside of North America.
Huawei is mostly popular.
Huawei is mostly popular in China.
Yeah, that's 1 billion people.
Yes, but in I was going to say the Middle East. In the East, in the Orient, Samsung.
Don't say the Orient.
Samsung is king. Even in Europe, Samsung, people buy a lot of Samsung. It's mostly Samsung. Like I have cousins in Greece, like that to them.
Samsung sucks.
Well, because to them, iPhone, by the way, in Europe, iPhone is like for us, it's $1,200. For them, it's like 1,200 euros.
I know all the people that I know, they like iPhones. They'll have iPhones in Europe and in Greece and shit.
Yeah, but they all like them, but most of them can't afford iPhones in Europe.
Yes, they can, just like the way they afford them here. The phone plans, they do the same shit they do here. They don't make you pay for it up right, or else nobody would have iPhones here either.
Maybe now, yeah, but at the time I remember
You're just talking about one villager. That's your anecdote, but it's not the reality. The reality is iPhone is everywhere. Apple is everywhere. The computer, the laptops, Apple is everywhere, bro. They don't have trouble selling their products. The issue is they want the maximum markup. That's what the issue is. That they don't want to lose a penny in markup. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
It's just money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They can
They're
afford
worth $1 trillion now, no?
Yeah, they can afford to build their shit here and still make just less money, but still make crazy profits. But that's when they say, "Oh, we won't make as much money."
Yeah,
But what are you gonna do with $1 trillion anyway? You're not using. It's not like you're spending it.
Yeah. They just wanted to be the biggest and baddest.
It's the market, because that's how businesses work. That's how stock options work. You need to keep constantly showing a profit. You get it?
Yeah.
So even if we've already discussed, remember when I had Harry on here? And he was explaining.
I remember.
The stock specialists were explaining it. He goes, "It's just the way it is. It's the way the system is built. It's fucked up because if you make $10 million profit this year, and next year you make $3 million in profit, it's not, hey shit, this guy's making millions in profit. It's he lost $7 million. That's how they see it.
Yeah, they see it as an L.
They see it as an L, even though we're talking about 3 million or 10 million over, like everything's paid and now you're just making over.
Yeah.
And then the next year 4, the next year 1 or 500, but you're always making money.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. You have to constantly be, which is impossible. Because at some point, something's going to have to dip. Either you're going to have to fuck over quality.
It's very flawed.
Yes, something's going to have
It's
to.
a very flawed way of functioning because there's no way you're always going to make, you know what I mean?
You can't.
You can't.
Anywho, this is why we try to provide the most podcast on the planet every week on this very channel. So you guys get some quantity and very low quality.
No, quality and quantity. I think we deliver.
Debatable. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Join the nation. If you're not on the nation, what the fuck are you doing with yourselves? Patreon.com/Pantelis. Join now for exclusive content such as live episodes of In Bed with Poseidon. Get our podcasts first. Write to us and win merch. If last month's winners thought they were cool, wait till you see what this month's winners are going to get. Mostly shirts. We've been stuck with the shirts for years. People seem to like the shirts. We're sticking with the shirts. No, we're not sending dildos out. We're sending shirts out. New episodes of 2 Drink Minimum drop every week. Don't forget to check that out. Poseidon69 is the man in front of me. Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow him on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. If you are bilingual, French dates are up on my website. Like I said, the summer stuff, the July shit is all but confirmed. We're just waiting for everything to be official before we make our announcements. And as you know, you might catch me around the city in Montreal. I'm always dropping in on different comedy clubs, different comedy nights, and doing a set, so you never know where I will surprise you next. Check out all our podcasts also on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and Amazon Music, all that shit. Subscribe, tell your friends about this. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you, but you guys gotta go fuck yourselves.